Hi everyone, this is GoGoDM and welcome to tonight's episode of Perilous Pursuits. Before we begin, we'd like to do a shout out to our perilous partner Describe. For those who don't know what Describe is, spelled DSCRYB, it is a website resource for DMs where you can search a database of thousands of pieces of information related to your fantasy game to help you describe things to your players. For instance, you could search for a place, an item, a creature, or situation, and Describe will put up a professionally written box text on your screen that you can read to your players. Now, these box texts are just amazing how well written they are, and they really raise the level of your game for your players' theater of the mind. We have used Describe in our games, and our players have loved it. It's really an amazing tool for every DM, so I would highly recommend you go check them out. So we have a link in the description, and if you decide you'd like to subscribe to their service, use the coupon code PERILOUS at checkout to get an additional 10% discount. And thank you again to our Perilous partner, Describe. And if you'd like to support our Perilous Pursuits and get some cool perks, consider supporting us on Patreon. Our patrons can get access for things like private links to our after-show discussions, listening live to our shows on Discord, submitting NPC names for use in our games, playing an NPC in a game session, and even becoming a core player in a future Perilous adventure. So we would really appreciate your support, so check it out at patreon.com/perilous. And now, let's go ahead with tonight's episode of Perilous Pursuits.
Hello everyone, you are listening to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass friends sit around and play D&D. In this chapter, we follow the adventures of the Menagerie. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences. And now, let's jump into tonight's episode of Perilous Pursuits.
Varn, why don't you give us your recap from what you remember?
Yesterday, the Menagerie escaped from the sewers after realizing they haven't gone anywhere and were surrounded by poo monsters. In that time, we formulated a new plan. This time, we were going to be going down into the chasm in the Neverwinter slums. We were successful in making our way over to the slums, and in the next morning, Orlear wished to go and try to find our lost companion, Ondros. During that time, me and him passed messages across to each other using these magical stones of sending every 10 minutes. Ondros was able to get to the Paladin's temple and was able to ask them questions about where Ondros' locale.
Orlear.
Orlear asked about the location of Ondros'. Whatever. Sadly, we weren't able to gain any new information, except for that one of the paladins was working with the City Watch. And that is where we ended, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's where Varn's journal entry ends.
Yeah.
So it's say it's about 9 o'clock when you receive that sending stone message from Orlear that he's in the temple, and you and Kriv and Ziff and Dagger are kind of laying low in the slums, and you did like a arm wrestling match. Maybe you're playing some dice or some cards. If you're on roll 20, you guys are in this little building right here. And
Can you ping that again? Sorry, I was just in the wrong spot.
Right there.
Okay. Bring that up.
And is there anything that the group of you want to do as you kind of lay low here? I know Ziff mentioned something about wanting to go in disguise.
I don't know. I think Ziff just will hang out with the guys, I guess.
Is this going to help me keep watch, making sure no guards pass?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
He'll also cast good berries so everyone can have a meal.
Yeah, Ziff just forgot to say that. He casts.
Okay.
How many good berries can he do?
10 in for the spell.
7. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 10 though, isn't it? 10
And then
berry?
you get 10 per spell.
Per spell slot?
No, just 10 for casting the spell.
Yeah, okay. So just before... Is it nighttime?
No, this
No,
is the
it's
morning. We're at
morning.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so I use up a slot for good berries. 10 good berries.
And are you handing them out? Is everyone eating one?
Yeah, I hand them out evenly to everybody. I'll take 2.
I'll take 2.
So Kriv, Varn, Dagger,
2 each.
and Ziff. That's 8.
I'll give 1 to Kriv and 1 to Dagger.
Extra 1 to Kriv, extra 1 to Dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys have those berries. They're good for 24 hours. You gonna eat them right now, or just hold on to them?
Well, it's our breakfast, isn't it?
I'll eat one,
Okay.
because one's equivalent to a full meal.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a second one that I'll keep in my pocket. Are they squishy? They don't detail what these berries are like. Are they like raspberries or strawberries? Or what are they like?
These ones are
Okay.
very fresh. They got a little bit of hardness to them.
I always thought they were like a blueberry kind of thing.
Gooseberries?
Gooseberry?
Gooseberry.
A gooseberry.
Gooseberry.
Ziff,
Where?
Ziff
Which
will eat
building
one.
are we in?
That's not.
Okay.
So if you're just gonna hang out here in the building, and Varn and Ziff are keeping lookout, you can both give me a perception roll.
Be good, please. Oh, good. Great. Ooh.
Ziff got a 14.
Varn got a 5.
Varn, give me a stealth check.
At least it's better than a 5. That is a 12.
Okay. That was Ziff sees a City Watch patrol.
Guys, there's
Varn
something
does-
coming.
Yeah, Varn doesn't see him. But Ziff, you notice that they see Varn, and they start walking towards your building.
They see
And they're-
Varn. How? I thought we had a cloak up in the window.
Well, if you're perceiving, you're
His-
peeking out from the
Oh,
cloak.
okay, gotcha.
So,
His snout was sticking out.
yeah, by the way that he failed his stealth roll,
Okay.
and the way that he failed his perception, he didn't see it, and they saw him.
Varn, they're coming this way.
There's 2 guards that are approaching this building because something looks a little fishy.
I cast the Mage Hand, and I'm going to get a rock, and I'm going to toss it out the building to make a noise.
Should we kill him?
To make it... we can't kill City Watch. We've already done something bad. This will just make it a lot worse.
I got this hunter's mark. I could just put it on one of them.
Are you good at persuade? Fuck.
Okay, make your roll for throwing this rock. Which direction do you throw the rock?
I threw it in the. I threw it in the alleyway.
Where are you getting this rock from? You're in a building.
Okay, I throw.
Aren't they all dilapidated though?
Sure, but
Can't
they're not
Ziff just
blocking the building.
disguise self as someone and kind of talk to them?
Yeah, I'll disguise itself as a dwarf.
A little old lady or something?
Nope.
To cast disguise self also
Okay,
as
one thing at a time, guys. You're talking over each other, and you're like, I need a roll from Varn. He's already said he's thrown this rock, so
it's going to be like a few coins.
a coin, okay?
Like,
Platinum.
yeah, no, it's going to be a copper. I don't have any platinum.
Okay. So subtract the copper from
Throw
your...
$100 bills down the road.
Making it rain.
And what will the roll be?
Well, which direction are you throwing it?
I'm throwing it in between the further away from our building. Like I'm going to try to make it sound like some noise is coming from in between our building and another one to the far side of the further in front of the guardsmen.
Okay, so make a roll, just a d20, and you could add your dexterity.
18 plus 3, that's 21.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm not going.
Okay, so you are able to throw the coin out across the street, and it rattles, makes a noise on the other side of the street.
Oh, not on, like, trying to make it so it sounds like near our building, but for, like, I tried to X the building.
Yeah, you're throwing it out the window, right?
Yeah.
So the window's facing the street, so it's really, you can't throw it between the buildings unless you're going across the street.
Yeah.
Is there another way out of this building? Any windows or doors?
There is a window on the opposite side. Both windows have been kind of shielded with Varn's cloak and Ziff's cloak.
Okay.
So you have curtains.
I'm going to disguise self, and I'm going to be a middle-aged male dwarf.
I'm going to cast this guy's self, and I'm going to be like a
My wife.
dirty little...
You can be my wife.
Oh yeah, I'll be your wife.
Yeah, baby. I goose my wife.
You goose my wife? I mean, not my...
I grab your ass.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you hear a knock at the door.
Oh, baby. Hang on, let me get the door.
Okay, honey.
You just stay in bed and you just wait for me, okay there, baby?
Then I'm gonna be striking like a sexy pose.
I'll actually drop my pants off.
Oh my god.
And I'll just like open the door a bit and I'll say, "Yeah."
honey.
Just
hurry up, I'm ready.
It's the guards. Just give me a second. Can I help you?
The guards are used to this kind of shenanigans. There's nothing new in the slums here. It's just kind of par for the course.
Hey guys, I'm kind of in the middle of something. Can I help you?
We're just here making sure that everything's all right in there. We heard some commotion.
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry, I'm just a little excited right now. It's been a while. I've been in the mines.
That's what you call it.
Deep presses and caverns.
Going back into the mines.
You can dig me out.
Oh,
my God.
okay.
Yeah. No.
Getting his pick out.
Anyways,
Okay,
can I
deception.
Oh boy.
Deception.
Can I use? I'm gonna help him obviously, but my my bonus is 16. So
I guess-
+3.
Would Varns be assisting me just by talking like that? Would that be the help action?
I'll give Ziff advantage on the roll.
All right. First one was a 13. Second one was an 18.
Okay. They leave you alone, but you see after you close the door, one of them marks like the door frame, just marks the door frame.
Okay.
And they keep walking.
How does he mark it?
He like scratches the wood.
Okay.
In like a way that he like a definite mark. He's not afraid of marring the beauty of the building.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna like flip a table and crash into the wall and start yelling and moaning. Oh!
More!
Oh!
Harder, Dad. Yeah.
What?
When they're gone and they're far enough away, I can cast mending on the door, so the mark's not there anymore.
Oh God.
Varn, you may have to get on your knees just in case they look in a window. You just go right here.
Wow, it's so big.
The camera cuts over to Dagger and to Kriv. What are you guys doing? Quick, cut away, quick.
I can just see them waking up to this.
Who the
I
hell
just
let
had like the most confused look on my face.
Dagger wakes up? Who the hell let the dwarves in here?
Okay, well, Kriv, you're awake.
If you want.
You were on third watch, so you didn't just wake up. But Dagger, maybe he just woke up.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Who let the dwarves in here?
It's me, it's Zeph. Shh, there was guards outside.
What are
Yeah,
you doing
they,
to Barn?
Cause just Varn's giving me a blowjob. Just be quiet.
They also marked the door, but I have mending, so I can fix that. So
Well, later.
yeah, after we're done.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh wow, my turn.
That was quick.
My turn.
Yeah, they did a mark out there on the door. You may want to give it some time, make sure no one's there, and just mend it. Or I could just be...
We better at like checking for the guards and everything. We need to, because they need to be quick.
Okay, well, I'll just open the door a bit and you can mend it quick.
Okay. I'll act like I'm grabbing it and you're doing something, so you know.
I'll be right behind you.
Yep. Oh yes, mending and yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you cast mending and repair the mark in the door.
We might want to do this routine again. It seems like it works well.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
I think we should stay in our disguise for the full hour.
I could just tell a story or something.
Okay, if there's nothing else you want to do, the hour lapses.
Well, I said before we switch. I guess the other two guys go back to sleep. I'll just tell Varn about this amazing tale of of this dark dressed rogue named Praxis and how awesome he is. And Ziff has always looked up to him and wants to really kind of model his life after this guy Praxis.
Mm-hmm.
Treats him like a hero.
Mary Sue. It's Mary Sue.
That is the last time Ray lets you run his character.
That is canon, and it's totally canon. You can't take it back. No takebacks. And that's
Okay,
in our watch.
It's now 10 o'clock and your disguises fade.
Okay.
You haven't heard in from Orlear at all.
I'm going to sending stone Orlear. Ring, ring, ring. Orlear, are you there?
Yeah, what do you need, Barn?
Tell him to
Just wanna
stop
make-
wasting his time with that fucker Ondros.
We need to.
Bastard. He
It's been a while. We
Left
need
us.
to go now. Like,
In an
I'm
hour.
still exploring some options here. Why don't you guys check out, see what you can find out about the chasm in there and where we can.
I feel like now we don't
Yeah.
really have a choice, and we just have to go because the guards are. The guards tried to mark the door here.
Is there
We
a
had to-
basement to this building?
No.
Just find another house.
I cleared the mark, but I think we should go into the ravine and wait for you down there.
So,
Fair enough. Just take another house that's like, down the path towards the middle.
Okay. I'm going to relay everything that Orlier has said to us.
it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's make sure we get a house with separate rooms.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Don't know if you're going to be that lucky down here.
So, how often can you disguise self there, Bart?
I can cast it again, actually. It's
Why don't we get a house that's right beside that chasm?
Okay, I gotta ask you though. Like, what's the game plan? What's with the chasm? Like, what
I
are
don't
we doing? Do we want to go down there?
We want to go down there because we're not going to be able to get through the walls. And hopefully it's into the Underdark, and if it's into the Underdark, then we have miles and miles of caverns to go through.
That's where we want to go, though.
Yeah. Well, it's not like the best option, but we don't really have
It's
anything
not
else
the
to
best
do.
option. It's the best understatement you've just made.
Yeah, it's like
It's almost as good as let's go into the sewers.
or
Better than the
into
sewers, 'cause-
It's not as bad as the sewers.
yeah.
you go through the sewers or the plane of hell. We're choosing the plane of hell.
Plus, most
Yeah.
most of us have dark vision. Most, yeah.
What's
But
down
then-
there? Like, how far does it go?
Well, that's what we could find out.
Yeah,
Holy
let's imagine the adventures we could go on. Like,
Well, what was our plan once we were done in Neverwinter? Where were we gonna go?
weren't we going to just find, weren't we just going to be here with the paladins, and afterwards, after we gear up and everything, we're gonna try to find where we're gonna go next? Or if there's anything we could do, like as mercenaries. I don't know. I don't really remember.
I can't remember.
I don't think there was a plan.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well,
I don't think we
Kinda just
usually have a
the
plan.
only lead we had on quests were like that the paladins.
what about your conquest school?
That's why we went into the sewers.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Okay, you hear a knock at the door, but it's not at your door. It's at the door right next to you. You hear a knocking at the neighboring house. Sounds like the city guard are knocking at the neighbor's house.
Okay, so
You kind of hear, oh, like the muffled sounds of the city guard
Hey,
knocking on the door. Any dwarves in here?
hey, Varn.
we
What if-
could.
What if they're just checking off the buildings that they've already checked, and we just fucked ourselves? They're gonna check it again.
We can turn ourselves into gnomes this time.
Oh boy.
Should we see what Dagger's up to?
You guys should be relocating so badly.
We're gonna be checking all the way down here. We do need to go into the ravine, now.
Dagger, what are you up to?
What am I up to?
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here, like, whoa.
Dagger, We need to do something fucking now.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Which way is the door? Is there a back door to this place?
There's a back window.
Yeah, there's a back window.
Okay, I'm gonna climb out the window and climb onto the roof.
You're gonna Kool-Aid man through the wall.
Stealth up the wall.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Gotta get my dice.
He doesn't even have his dice out.
No, they're right here.
Who's going with
18 plus 8. 18 plus 8 is 26.
Okay. You're up on the roof of this dilapidated shanty of a house. This is
Okay.
like a one-room house.
Save us.
I'm gonna just kind of crawl to the edge where I can hear what they're saying
Okay.
and listen in on the conversation.
You get up there and you're able to hear, "Oh, sorry for the inconvenience. We'll leave you alone now." And then the door closes. That's about the time that you get to hear that's what happens.
Did they leave a mark?
Okay.
You don't know.
I'm gonna see if I can. Well, I actually no, I'm not gonna give myself away. I'm just gonna listen and see if I can hear where they're going, which direction they walk in right away afterwards.
Okay. Well, you can hear which direction they walk. Okay. Well, you wait a few seconds.
Yeah.
They don't knock on your door.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all you can hear.
I can hear the footsteps.
No, you can't hear the footsteps.
No. Okay. You would think they'd be wearing boots. Okay. I'm just gonna lie low on the roof here and keep looking around.
And everybody else is still just in the building?
I think Zeph is going to try and stealth out of the window.
Okay.
And maybe hide behind a barrel or some rubble.
Okay. Well, give me a stealth roll for Ziff. He's going out the back window.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay.
He's just going to find a... He's going to try and find a good hiding spot and just try and determine where the guards are and in relation to...
Is he free balling it now?
Free balling?
Yeah.
That's what Kriv does.
No, well, he left his robe hanging in the window.
Oh! Yeah, he's free balling. Well, he's a goblin right now, so I don't think it matters. He just wants to try it without, even just from listening, to see if he can gauge where these soldiers are, where they're going.
But just listening, like Dagger was.
Well, yeah, that's his goal, is to try and find out where these soldiers are and which direction they're heading. So even if he's going to move around a bit, get a visual or listen.
He sneaks between the buildings with your stealth roll, and you can see that they are continuing down the street. They're headed south.
Okay.
Away from us.
Yes.
I'll wait a bit. And then I'll say, Dagger, where are you?
Dagger's head peeks over the edge of the roof.
They went south down the street.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, Dagger, you can see them now.
Okay.
They're far enough away from the building that you've got eyes on them.
Okay.
There's two of them. They both are in the gray cloaks with spears and shields.
What should we do, Dagger?
I don't know. I think we're a little paranoid right now. I need a different disguise. You see the humans, some of them have hair on their face and some don't, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. How do they do that?
What? Oh, hey, I think they call it a beard. What we could do is we could shave away your fur to make you a beard.
No, I'm thinking just like they get rid of their beard, I could just take all my fur off, and then I wouldn't look like a cat.
I think that's a good idea. We should do it. We should definitely do it.
Have
Still
you
look
seen
like
the
a cat.
picture of a hairless cat?
Yeah.
You were
Yeah, I
I've been
have.
waiting for him to do this.
Ziff is
Isn't there
pulling.
a saying about skinning the cat or something like that?
Ziff is already pulling out a dagger.
Okay, Dagger's on the roof. Ziff is in the alley.
Okay, I'll go back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb back down and back into the house.
Okay. Varn, Kriv, what have you been doing?
Hyperventilating.
Okay.
I'm just watching this all happen around me.
Ziff is actually really relaxed for some reason.
Does the Orlear take? Does he do that thing where he cuts the hair off his face?
Yeah, he does. I've seen him do
Yeah.
it before.
Did he leave his shaving kit here?
I believe that would be on my person.
Oh.
I got this dagger
My
here,
bags
dagger.
and stuff.
I can do it. Trust
No,
me.
I don't. No. That's you don't shave though, right?
No, but look how clean my face is. Just
Yeah,
it's like two little whiskers off the chin.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's okay. I think I'll ask a lifelong expert on the subject.
Could do your whole body.
After I saw what you and Varn were doing. No, that's okay. You gotta leave fur patches in certain areas.
Okay, so are you attempting to have someone shear you?
Not right away. I'm gonna wait till Orlear comes back.
I'm writing that down. I will not forget.
You're not here. You didn't hear that.
You
know.
didn't hear that.
Oh, no, there gets all the fun.
Okay,
It's going to be a hillbilly
another-
episode, or Lear's going to get drunk and shave the cat.
Another hour goes by. It's now 11 o'clock, and you know your sending stone starts ringing, Varn.
Okay. What's the message? I hold it up to my ear and say yes.
Where the fuck are you guys?
You hear Ondros' voice.
Ondros. First,
You hear-
tell us what happened. Can we trust you?
Or Lear's
Tell
in
us
jail.
something only Ondros would know.
Or Lear's in jail.
Why?
Because he's an
What
idiot.
happened?
We'll talk. Where are you? I'm coming to find you. You're not at this inn. I'm just around the alley of that inn. Where are you guys?
Again, how can we trust you? I'm sorry, but you left us, and we're kind of paranoid at the moment. But you left us right before we right around the time we went on the boats.
Who are you talking
Carries.
to?
Ondros, surprisingly.
Well, how did he get the sending stone?
He said some reason Orlear is in prison.
But then how did Ondros get the sending stone?
Yeah, that's the question.
Or
How
Lear,
did you get the sending stone,
or Lear
Ondros?
gave it to me. I'm not going to have a whole conversation over this stone. Where the hell are you?
He keeps asking where we are.
I don't trust him. Where's
Not
Orlear?
yet.
How did he get the sending stone and Orlear doesn't have it? What? Tell
He
him
said Orlear gave it to him. Why did Orlear give you the sending stone? Why didn't he message me that he was giving it to you? Ondros.
He wanted me to find you guys.
he knew where we were.
He would
This
have
is-
told you.
This is BS.
Yeah,
He,
it's
he
bullshit.
couldn't. He
Bullshit.
couldn't say where you were.
This is
'Cause
bullshit.
We were in the city guard. We were standing in front of the city guard. I was in jail. Orlear, we told them everything, Dagger. I told them everything that happened that night. Orlear wanted, they want to meet our entire party in a section of the city by the river there, and they wouldn't let Orlear go. So Orlear says he'll stay in jail, and he says I'll send Ondros to get the party. So he gave me the sending stone, but he wouldn't tell me where you were, because then the captain of the guard would know where you were.
I relayed all this information to everybody else. Do you think we should go, or are we going to leave our 2 party members?
Just meet me somewhere then. I don't care.
I'll go.
You're going to go, Dagger?
Yeah.
Well, it's not till tomorrow.
Not till tomorrow?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know.
Where
It's, do you know where that that large keep is by the river and the first gate?
The one that I was watching out the window?
I don't know.
That one there. Yeah. That was the one I was looking at out the window, right?
Well, Ondros doesn't have a Google map to see your pings.
No.
Ondros can't answer that question.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know the city. You know the city. I don't know the city.
So let me come to you, and I'll show you.
And then you'll lead them right to us.
We need to have a plan. Because, Dagger, they're coming for you.
Uh-huh.
And probably Ziff too.
At least we didn't kill any city guards, so all we're gonna be charged for is murder. And
We explained to him that we believed he was selling illegal goods, and that he actually drew his sword first on the old woman that was with us, which was Ziff. We didn't say it was Ziff. We said it was an old woman. Well, at least he didn't say that, stupid fucker.
So now,
But they do know you, Dagger. They don't know about Ziff. Just that it was you and an old woman and me in that tent, and that the old woman gave the killing blow. And I told the truth. It was the old woman that gave the blow, killing blow. And that negotiations were going south. He drew a sword on the old woman first. You stabbed him in the eye. And the battle was on.
they want the whole party, right?
So I don't know if you think this is something that could be negotiated out of, or if we should just break Orly the hell out of there, but we need to talk about a plan.
Well, if we don't bring
this
this...
is all happening over the sending stone.
Yeah.
So this is just between Varn and Ondros.
Okay. So I'll just be handing it off to whoever Ondros wants to talk to next.
Yeah, just hand it off to Dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Dagger here.
Dagger. Yeah.
Well, anyways, I need to go come to you guys, or we need to meet somewhere, and we should talk about what we're gonna do.
Maybe Dagger and Zip?
If I turn myself in, will they let Orlear go?
Well, then we have a problem with you in jail. And they're not gonna be... I don't think they're gonna be looking to keep you in jail. I think they're looking to hang you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Or the old woman, since I don't know. I don't know how this legal system will work.
Well, that doesn't sound good to me. They're not going to hang Orlear there, are they?
No. There might be another option. I had a guy in the cell next to me actually escape.
Where is the cell?
It's in the keep, the castle Neverwinter.
Yes, but is
On
it
the
in
west
the
side?
dungeon?
It's in the
Or
dungeon.
It's below ground?
Yeah. But a few nights ago, there was a guy in there that escaped somehow through a loose stone or a tunnel or something. But I don't know what he looks like. I don't know where he went. All I know is his name was Nyrax.
Is Dagger relaying all this information to us too?
Yeah,
Oh.
but if okay. So if we break Orlear out, then he's going to be a wanted man.
He did no crime.
Yes, but if we break him out, then he will have committed a crime just by breaking out.
Okay, Ondros,
Yes.
where are you? Basically, you're a big creature. It is 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Where are you hiding?
Well, I think I came across that bridge and I was right there when I was seeing if anyone was following me.
And so now you've been talking and conversing.
I would have walked towards the inn that we had stayed at before, which I think is somewhere over here somewhere.
Right here.
Yeah. I would have walked over there, not stayed out front, but just kind of. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm free.
So what happened to you that night?
Hang on, before you go any further, I need Ondros to make some sort of a stealth check to be inconspicuous, because you are not very...
Yeah, but I'm a free man now, aren't I?
You are a Loxodon.
Right.
Talking into a stone in
Okay.
the middle of the day.
All right. Fair enough.
He's the crazy man.
I'm just looking at all the all the gifts on the message. That's hilarious. Okay, so a stealth with my +0. That's a 14.
Okay. At least that is the foundation of what I can use to make it to see who else notices this weird coincidence of events that's happening.
And I would have walked into the inn and asked the bartender if anyone's still up in the room.
Would you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I would have done that before I called anyone.
Well, no, you can do it now, but you can't do it. You can't go back, because what if something happens now?
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't have done it. I would have just maybe threw a pebble up at the window or something.
Okay. You throw a pebble at the window. You want to give me a roll for that?
An attack roll?
Yeah, dexterity. Whatever your dexterity attack.
Oh, that's a 17. 18.
Okay. Okay, you expertly hit the window without breaking any glass.
And I just wait for a minute looking up there.
And you see the face of a human woman pull back the blinds and just peek her head out.
Oh no.
And I'll look at the nearest. If there's a little boy next boy, I'll just be like point at the boy.
Okay. Try and blame it on
Blame it on a kid.
someone else.
I'll
Yeah,
just
he
shrug my
goes fine.
I'll shrug my shoulders and I'll just start walking. Maybe in a quieter roads. I'll try to find like a back alley or something
Okay.
where there's nobody.
Okay, and then you're going to continue your conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so say you're here.
Okay. Where are
So
you guys?
what happened that night?
I'm not
You
gonna.
were invisible.
People are
Why did-
looking at me like weird. I gotta
Yeah.
get out of view.
Go to the slums.
Okay. I'll probably have to take a boat. Okay.
You got a snorkel.
Oh, won't from Ondros for another 3 sessions.
Okay. I'll go and rent a boat to get to the other side without going through the gates.
Okay, it's 10 silver to go upriver.
Okay. I do that.
Okay, you get on the boat and you start going upriver.
Okay, and then I get off at.
Well, that's going to take a while.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, say another hour goes past before you get upriver. Where are you getting off?
I would probably want to be out of sight of the gate, so I would say maybe around here.
Okay. You motion to the ferryman and he drops you at that point right there.
Okay. And I'm just gonna, if there's back alleys, I'm gonna just kind of wander around back alleys randomly. Where do I go now, Dagger? I'm in the slums by the
Go to
river.
the crevasse.
Okay. I'll head straight to the crevasse, like over here.
Tell me when you're there.
So, Jason, I'm pinging where I'm going.
Yep. Okay, what is everyone else doing while Ondros has his boat trip?
Can we
think-
roll?
I think we'd be having a heated discussion about what happened that night, where the hell he went, and why the hell he's got the stone now.
Can
I mean-
can we roll? Can I roll insight to see if he's like lying or anything?
Yes.
Oh, great. That is
Yeah, I'd like
Nine.
to roll. I'd like to roll an insight too, because I just don't believe
everybody
him.
should.
Well, only 2 people talk to him, so
Conversing with him.
Well, we've been describing what he's been saying too.
I will
Sure.
say that Ondros' voice is shaky. He doesn't sound like his usual jovial self.
so I got a 19
Okay.
insight.
Ondros, I'd like you to roll. What's your deception?
An 18.
That's a tie.
No, I got a 19.
Oh, did you? Okay, so Ondros, are you being deceptive in any way with the information that you've told Dagger? Dagger's going to be tipped off if there's any sort of deceit.
No, I've been honest.
Does it sound like?
It's
Dagger, does it sound like you're?
So Dagger understands that no, there's a sincerity, but Varn is still unsure. He has his he's not positive that he's hearing the truth, and Kriv kind of had been staying out of it, so he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know whether it's the truth or not.
How steep is the crevasse?
You're not there.
I want to sneak over to the edge of the crevasse.
Yeah, I'm looking out over it too, I guess.
Okay, so are you exiting by the front door?
No, I'm gonna go climb up on the roof and see where the guards are.
Okay. Roll another stealth check. And this time do it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because you are a beacon.
Oh. Okay, I got a 20.
Okay. The sun is high overhead, and it seems to be shining straight up into the sky. Your fur is glittering and sparkling.
Oh, that's
Well, I
right.
would get myself covered up with a cloak.
Actually,
and
looks
all
quite beautiful.
Ziff is offering to shave you. Sounds more attractive now.
Okay, so you're in this building right here, Dagger. So you can see the crevasse from this building.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the lip of it right there.
Hey, Dagger, since Orlear is in jail, maybe I can shave you.
I'm thinking, how steep is the crevasse? Like, if you were to jump off it, would you plummet to your death?
Well, from where you are, it looks like it just drops away. Like you're looking at it from like a block away from on top of the building.
Is it a sheer cliff?
Are you asking as Ondros?
Well, Ondros would know. He wouldn't ask the question to you.
Is it a sheer cliff? That's what I'm asking.
Ondros would know that it is not a sheer cliff, but it is very steep.
But would it lead to your death if you were to jump off of it?
It is, in places, it is like 500 feet of very steep, loose earth. But only Ondros would know that right now.
I have a plan.
You don't have a plan if you don't have that information.
Oh, this is the plan I've been hatching before I got that information.
Okay.
I say I'm gonna go back to the rest of the group. I'm gonna tell them, if we get the guards to chase us, Barn,
Okay.
when they start chasing us, they'll say, "You'll never take me alive. I'd rather die," and then we'll jump off the cliff. And when we fall, can you see the bottom from the edge of the crevasse?
Not from the tip of the house that you're standing on. Why do you get all this information for free?
Well, I thought I walked to the edge of the crevasse.
No, you said you went on top of the building.
Yeah, to see if the guards are coming. Is there any guards around?
Okay, continue your plan.
You don't see any guards.
Okay. I think we should go check out this crevasse. We could have the guards chase us to the edge of the crevasse, and I jump off with Barn. And in disguise as an old woman. And then when we get close to the bottom out of sight, you cast Featherfall, and we float to the bottom. Then they think I'm dead, and they'll have no reason to have Orlear in prison anymore because the two suspects are dead.
Okay, yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
And then we can just
And Ziff says,
climb.
what if you end up in the Underdark and there's no way up?
I can climb up.
And he can carry me. I weigh nothing.
It could go like a mile down.
I can
You go
climb
like
up.
a mile down. Well, it's fine.
Okay.
And then
But
after,
I think we should go check out the edge of the crevasse first. Maybe we should find out what's at the bottom.
Do we even have the time for that?
I don't know.
I think we just have to choose a plan and just do it.
I just don't trust Ondros now. Like, he basically left on his own accord and narked us out. Now Orlear's in jail, and I'm wanted dead or alive. Well, dead mostly.
Good song.
If we go down, should we tell Ondros where we're going? Because it's going to take the City Watch some time to follow us. And then we can just keep going down there, and if they start following us, we can prepare an ambush or something to...
Well, we can meet Ondros on the edge of the crevasse, and if he's got a trap planned, I will do the jump with you.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay?
I'm decent with...
So we need to find out where the crevasse is the deepest and the steepest.
Okay. So that will be your job, right? Because you are stealthy?
Yeah. And I think we should do it at night, because during the day I'm not so stealthy, although I can wrap myself up. Maybe we should shave me.
Okay. Well, why don't we just do that? We should probably put a leather strip in your mouth, so if we accidentally cut you, you don't yell.
Well, what the hell are you planning on doing?
Well, shaving, you can accidentally nick yourself, and I don't know, if you're going into certain parts, it's gonna hurt.
Well, I don't have to do everything.
It's too bad we lost that poison dagger. I'll do it.
No. Anybody but you.
Well...
You're the reason we're in this mess.
You know what?
Me? What the fuck?
Reasonably dexterous. Anyways, you're gonna be...
If you would have left that merchant alive, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Oh, you mean the one with no eyeballs?
Yeah.
I was just defending myself.
There's only one eyeball.
I had a sword to my throat.
No, not anymore. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
The plan. Like, shave you if you want that.
That's the best part of the plan. Everything else is shit.
Well, whatever.
What's
Doesn't
Crib's
matter.
ideas?
We have to do this. Let's just let's stop talking so loudly.
Okay.
Crib, what does the voice in your head say?
That I should just go find some city guards.
Yeah, what day are you on?
Oh,
I
I think I'm on like 5th or 6th.
5th day.
Why don't we just get Ondros here? You just kill him. Then we go get over there.
Yeah.
I don't think Loxodons have souls.
Yeah, you're probably right. Especially that Ondros fuck.
He's not even from Toril, so he might be from a world without souls.
That's true.
Yeah, does Ball want souls from another plane?
I can alert the guards for you guys to chase after you.
We first want to...
No. I think let's meet Ondros on the edge of the cliff somewhere. And if he's brought guards or someone to apprehend us, then we can execute my plan.
Okay. Do we want to just go check out the ravine right now, or do we want to just go and meet up with Ondros?
Well, I'm gonna cover myself in my cloak, so I'm not gleaming. So Ondros hasn't called back yet on the.
Where are you guys? Are we meeting or what? That's Ondros.
Ondros, where are you? Are you at the cliff?
I'm in a back alley. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. DM would have to tell me if I made it to the cliff yet.
You're here.
Okay. I look down. What do I see?
So at this point, it's about 500 foot of steep, like loose earth. So this here, this is actually drops 500 feet, quite steeply.
Do I see the bottom?
And at that bottom edge, you can see what looks like a sheer drop. And that gap is maybe only 30 feet across, but there's a distinct crack that's about 30 feet across at its smallest point.
And it's like sheer straight down into blackness.
From that point, it's just blackness. It looks like it just drops away.
Yeah. I'll say I'm at the cliffs. Or the rift. The chasm.
Jump in. Where were we? What happened to you that night? Did you just go deliberately to tell the guard what happened? Is that what you did?
No. I didn't.
What the hell?
I felt the guilt of a man being murdered when he didn't have to be. So I gave the law their pound of flesh.
So you gave yourself up.
I did.
Ah. And now Orlear's in jail.
Yeah, O'Leary can be a convincing guy. He told me to tell the truth. And I don't know, he got into my head somehow and I told the truth.
Orlear did.
It's very convincing.
Huh.
Dagger, are you still in the building, or?
Yeah.
Okay. You can hear more guards coming down the street.
Okay. I think it's time to get the fuck out of Dodge here, guys.
Do we do the plan?
Who's gonna do this? Like, are we all gonna jump, or is it just the two of us?
Well, if we jump, are we leaving O'Leary here to rot? What are we doing?
Well, if we're gone, then they don't need to keep him imprisoned anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
But we have to do this, like, now, or we could be caught. Let's just, yeah. I cast this guy's self as an old lady. The old lady that's been described.
Ziff says, I don't know if I feel okay about just leaving O'Leary. O'Leary's a pretty good shit.
Ondros, what we do is once we get down the ravine, we tell them where we are.
Why don't we just hand Ondros back to them and get O'Leary back?
I don't think it'll work. I don't think that'll work. They'll just nab us. And Ondros isn't just going to walk in there and give himself up to get Orlear back out. This is a fucking tangled mess now.
We just need to do, like, the plan now. We like, what the hell are we gonna do otherwise? Like, we're wasting too much time.
We give up Ziff.
Hey, what the fuck?
Jeez, you did that good.
Okay, you hear the guards knocking on the door across the road from you.
Okay.
And Ziff was probably pretty loud when he said it.
Kriv, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
13.
You hear a voice in your head.
Oh, hey, Crib, it's me, Taint. Henry's not here today. He had to do something else with ball and stick. Those guards, they look amazing like shitheads. We should just fuck one up and kill them pretty good.
So you move towards the door. What's the rest of the party doing?
Where are you going? Crib, where are you going?
He's just making sure that guards aren't coming in this way.
Kriv,
Ziff will peek out the
you
window.
okay?
So, the voice in my head is telling me to kill those guards.
Well, how about you don't kill those guards, and once we get out of here, I'll find somebody you can kill instead.
Like Ondros.
Yeah.
Varn, roll persuasion.
Actually, that's something I'm skilled at. And I didn't see what that roll was. Oh, a nat 20.
Okay, you're able. Well, actually, Crib's got to at least have a roll.
Oh, 20, nat 20 plus, 5, just in case.
Okay, so Crib's. Is it insight against his persuasion?
Maybe it would just be...
No,
I don't know, because it's not like I'm lying to him or anything.
Against the roll, the influence of taint. Okay, you beat his influence. So, Kriv, he's able to talk you out of it.
Together we have power over taint.
Ain't happening.
Your god is going to get you into serious trouble.
He's stuck between ball and an asshole.
All is a prick.
Urethra.
Yeah. A deep one.
Oh, man.
Okay. I feel like we're spinning our wheels right now. And we're not getting anywhere. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to bust or leer out?
I think the idea of them letting a leer out if we leave is probably correct, because they get their pound of flesh just from you committing suicide. They get their story. They can tell the public.
Or Ondros talks into the stone. Okay, where are you guys? I'm here.
Dagger?
We're going to walk to the edge of the... I want to sneak out the back of the building.
Okay. Are you going on the roof again?
No.
Okay.
And I want to travel south along the buildings here, stealthing, and trying to make my way over to here.
Okay, who's going with you?
Who's coming?
Oh, God.
Are we going to
Ziff's
enact
coming.
a plan?
I'm pretty stealthy. I'll come with you.
Yeah, we might end up enacting the plan. Depends whether the guards chase us or not.
Can you guys carry me in the bag of holding, but just keep it open so I can breathe?
Tie it around your head.
No. In or out?
If you guys go down that
Is
crack,
that would be hilarious.
bucket of
And
water,
look how you can bend it around and the guy's head's just standing there.
We could probably do that one day, kill somebody with a bag of holding.
Magic trick. In or out?
So,
In or out?
Are you going down the deep part? Ziff asks.
You know what? I'm going to be in the
I don't
bag.
know.
I'm going to be in the bag
Okay, so
because I can breathe for a number of rounds, right?
before Dagger leaves the building, you go into your own bag of holding.
Yeah, and I'm getting Dagger to carry me around because I don't trust my own stealth, and I'd like to get to a safe, closer to the ravine at least before we get out.
Yeah,
Just
but what happens if something happens to me and you're stuck in that bag? Nobody knows you're in there. That's
Well,
not a good
yeah.
idea.
Well,
Okay,
Ziff
fine.
will come along with you guys.
Let's
No,
do that.
no. Don't go in the bag. You just come along.
Okay, I know. I'm stating I'm coming out, and I'm just gonna be stealthing with you. Just,
Well, I can cast my last disguise. Or can you disguise self?
I can disguise stealth.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I should be with you guys, considering they won't be after me.
Hmm. So
Right?
just
Like I'm
stay
not
here.
in trouble with them.
So,
Just
So I
stay.
can.
so you
Fuck. If we leave you here, you're gonna kill one of the guards.
Well, I can come. I just like I can make sure that they let go O'Lear. Facilitate that, right? Like, be like, oh well, they're dead, so
Ondros is
let
getting
Ondros.
Ondros is getting impatient. I think he's going to start walking along the edge of the cliff.
Which way?
I'll roll a dice and you pick. Evens northeast, odds southeast west.
And you're gonna roll.
Yeah, I'll roll. Odds, I'm heading southwest.
Okay.
Heading the wrong direction.
Guys, where are you? I'm walking
We
along
still
the...
don't trust you.
What about O'Lear?
What about O'Lear?
We gotta get him out.
That's on you.
That's on you, Dagger. That's on us.
Let's just meet him.
Okay, so what's happening? Dagger said he wanted to stealth around the back. I said who's going with him, and you guys still haven't decided who's actually leaving the building.
Going with him. I rolled a.
We're not going out yet because we can't leave Criv here because he'll kill a guard.
Yeah, but what can we have? You're gonna have to take your armor off first.
He can't take his armor off.
Other words,
We have to wait till the guards leave, and then we'll go.
Yeah. It's just...
But why do they keep coming to the building next door?
Oh, this is a different one. No, this one is the one across us. They're probably going to try to...
I think something's hairy's going on here with the guards, too.
And Ziff
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Ziff says, I've got one more spell, Varn. I can only fuck you one more time.
Well, that's sad. It's been like 30 minutes or something since we last cast a spell, though. So I'd get my wizard spell slot back, right? It's short rest.
You take a short rest?
Yeah. Because it's been more than 30 minutes since we last cast a spell.
Yeah, you can take a short rest here in the building and get an arcane recovery.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I still don't understand this plan. You're just gonna jump into this bottomless chasm to pretend you're dead, and you're gonna end up dead.
No, Barn has Featherfall.
Yeah, okay, so you'll float slowly to your death.
We're going to jump, and when we're going to be close to the ground, not obviously right at the ground, but we're going to be out of eyeshot of them. We're going to cast Featherfall, and it's going to look like we jumped to our death, but we haven't killed ourselves. We're still alive.
There's this bottomless chasm at the end of this cliff. What are you gonna do
Nothing is
there?
bottomless.
Nothing's bottomless. There's a bottom there somewhere, and then we can just climb back out.
Same with
Andros,
everything else. Everything dies. Everything has an ending.
I think
Every
Andros,
story has an ending.
the level of Andros' betrayal is bottomless.
Yeah. Even the gods will die one day. Or night. Or whatever. Everything ends.
So you're gonna climb out of this bottomless pit, and
Are we gonna? What happens if we climb out of the bottom's pit, Dagger? I can only cast Disguise Self on me.
and then what? And then what? Now you're in the same situation.
Oh,
Well, at
then
least
they
we'll-
think I'm dead.
Yeah.
Just
And they're
let-
not searching for me.
Why don't we kill a guard and then disguise self the dead guard as you, Dagger? Kriv could kill the
Ooh,
guard,
that's a good call.
and
But
then
you
we
can't
Kill a guard,
disguise
dress him up,
self.
and then we could be like, oh, we
Well,
got him.
you can't cast Disguise Self on other people. Dagger is a cat. What other guard is a cat in Neverwinter?
There's no other cat.
Yes. I say we need to get out of Neverwinter by any means necessary.
But
Right
earlier,
now, the ravine is our best chance. We can't trust Ondros, as he has, I think at least, has betrayed us.
I'm still on the line, guys. Thanks, Martin.
Ondros,
Well, you're welcome.
you've made your way. You've walked all the way around to this point now.
Okay.
And I need you to roll me a stealth check to see how inconspicuous you are in the slums.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from open areas if I can.
Yep,
Oh,
that'll
that's...
factor.
Can I roll a Ziff? I should go
Nope.
to my character sheet.
Mhm.
That's a 7.
Okay, you notice that there is a group of children who seem to be following you at a distance. There's about 6 or 7 children who are like wearing rags, who are spying on you, but not very sneakily. They are at awe of this Loxodon creature that they've never seen before. And there's like a group of them that are following you at a distance.
Okay. Where is my sacred flame? No.
Were you going to kill some children?
No, I'm joking.
We're going to be hearing all the screams on the other end?
Burn them alive.
I just kind of sit down on a stump somewhere or a rock, and I'll just wave to them.
Okay. They're timidly going to approach you and be like, whoa.
I'll pat one of them on the head with my trunk.
They notice the feather on the end of your trunk as it pats them on the head. Does that do something?
No, it doesn't do anything.
What's that for?
It's just decoration. You look pretty strong. I bet you could pick me up.
Oh, I bet I could.
Why don't you try?
He's not able to.
He picks up 10 pounds.
No, he can't pick you up.
Oh, not even 10 pounds. All right. Hey, kids. Have you seen anybody that looks like a cat? Like a man that looks like a cat.
A man cat?
Yeah, a man cat. Have you seen a man cat? And I'll hold out a gold piece. I say, yeah, if someone can find me, he's about, I'll put this high, about 6 feet up, or so, or 5.5 feet.
Yeah.
And I'll I'll hold up a gold coin. I say, whoever can find this man cat for me is maybe can get this gold. First one.
And they all like their eyes are locked onto this gold piece, and
I'll
they
just
all kind of,
I'll just be over there behind that tree, and I'm just gonna kind of get into a shadow of a tree and just say, when you found him, you come find me here. But it's our little secret. You don't tell anyone. You don't say anything to anybody. You just find him and come back and tell me.
oh, okay, mister. And
All right.
they scatter. And I'm setting a timer.
And I see a tree here, kind of close to where I was. I'm just gonna try and just sit down by the tree out of sight. Right around there.
Okay.
Griff wants to figure out what the guards are doing. So
Okay. Are you going
I want to leave the house.
You're going to leave the front door?
Yep.
Okay.
And do I see any guards around?
Make a perception check.
Eight.
Okay, you don't see any guards. Looks like the coast is clear.
I go back in the house and go, so there's no guards out there.
Okay.
Do you want to do your plan?
I
don't know. I Ziff pipes up. You know, Ondros. Earlier, at least he tried to help Ondros, and I don't know why, but I don't feel good about leaving O'Lear there in jail.
it wasn't our plan though that I become the old lady. Dagger becomes Dagger. We act as if we killed ourselves, so we take on all the blame, and then
Right, you jump down the cliff, you could be down there for weeks or months,
at this
or
point,
longer.
yeah, but
And you're down there, we're up here. O'Lear's in jail. Ondros is fucking around.
O'Lear.
But they'll have no reason to keep O'Lear in prison anymore.
I don't trust these humans. They don't. I don't know. You sure they won't keep him?
No, I don't trust him either.
They're going to kill Dagger.
So what do you propose we do then?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I think we should figure out how to get O'Lear. Get the hell out of town. I don't feel like climbing down a bottomless pit.
Well, what do we do about Ondros then?
Fuck Ondros.
Yeah, but O'Lear's gonna want to deal with Ondros.
Yeah. I don't know why he cares about that guy. Maybe we can make up a story saying, you know, Ondros tried to get us arrested. And then O'Lear will hate him, and then he'll forget about him.
I wouldn't take lying as lying won't be a good idea. We don't know what magics.
Dagger's gonna shave his hands, his paws, and his face, and he's gonna keep everything else covered up when he goes out, so that you can't see the color of his fur.
Okay. You're going to do it to yourself.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
So you're a hairless cat. Ziff is just in the corner, just itching to get in there.
Are you going to let anyone help you?
Yeah, I'll let Varn help me.
Oh.
You two have a little bit of a thing, so it makes sense that I would be the one.
Okay.
Or Krev, but
roll a performance check. See how well it turns out. See if you cut yourself, and you can add Varn's performance to your roll.
Okay, my performance is +3.
Okay, so I got a 16.
Okay. You managed to shave your hands, feet, and when you say face?
Just my
Yep.
hands and my face. I guess my feet too because they're exposed.
And your whiskers?
No, I leave my whiskers on.
You
I just
can-
I'll make like a mustache out of my whiskers.
Yeah, leave some hair to make a mustache and
A brown
What?
mustache.
We need to know what shape is the mustache. This is important.
I look like one of those pencil mustaches.
With a little curl in the end.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's your name gonna be?
Xavier.
Xavier?
Xavier.
Xavier.
You should be like
Xavier.
Dagger backwards.
No, that's not a good idea.
It's a great idea. What are you talking about?
Well,
Yeah.
Some of the greatest names in the world are backwards.
Regad?
I guess
Regad.
so. Regad.
Regad. Okay, I'm Regad from now on.
Okay, so
Regad Noir or something, make it
your
more
shape.
exotic.
Regade.
Speak in an accent.
No, call me Whip.
Whip.
Whip. Whip.
Whip.
Whip.
Whip.
Whip.
Whip.
Whip. Whip. I'm Whip.
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 You're whip.
I'm Whip. Okay.
Whip.
Wow. That's good. That section alone is going to get us like 100 subscribers, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay. You see the head of a small child poke its head in the window, like pulls back the curtains, pokes its head in the window, and then goes running off down the street.
I don't look like a cat anymore. I look like a shaved cat. They wouldn't have seen a shaved cat.
I'm just telling you what you saw.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go out and meet Ondros somewhere. Where can we tell him to meet us?
At the pit.
At the pit where? At the northernmost point or the southernmost point? In the middle somewhere? I guess the northern or southern point would make the most sense. The northernmost point is very close to the wall, though. I don't like that.
We could do like the bottom middle.
We're close to the top point, northern point.
Yeah.
Ondros, I need you to make another stealth check.
Okay. $17.
Good. And Kriv, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
16.
Okay, you're able to press down your mental battle that's going on in your head.
Sweet.
Okay. So what's our consensus here? Where are we gonna meet Ondros? We don't know the city at all. Let's
We should go somewhere that's not too far, so we don't track a lot of attention from everybody. But
okay. Let's just walk to the edge of the pit. And look for a nice concealed spot by the edge of the pit where we can hide. So is this all rubble across the street from us?
There's kind of like a there's a building across the street. The guards were knocking on the door, but it's kind of a run-down building.
Yeah.
And then these other buildings here are kind of just rubble, not even a building.
Well, if the guards keep going to this building across the street from us, why don't we just go south of here, guys? Go down here, down here, and then cut across through this area here, and go to the edge of the pit over here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you exiting out the front door? Or are you going out the back window?
Let's go out the front door, guys.
Okay.
Act nonchalant and just start walking.
Act like you didn't kill anyone.
Like nothing's. Yeah, nothing's
Should
going
I
on.
disguise myself as the old lady or something?
Just cover yourself up.
Okay, I will.
And if you see them coming, then you disguise yourself before they get here.
Okay.
Okay, you all leave the building. You're gonna take your robes with you.
Yeah.
And Dagger, as you step outside, there's a cool breeze that blows, and you find that your face and your head feel really cold.
You gonna be sneezing a lot?
Pull the edges of your cloak in and tuck your hood down real tight to try and keep the cold air off your skin. Okay, so you're traveling down this road here.
Yep.
In this direction.
Yep.
Okay. For that entire trip, everyone roll a stealth. Even if you're just walking nonchalantly, or maybe let's do a performance. See how well you can.
Or deception?
No, let's do performance.
Okay.
Because I want to see how well you look innocent.
Okay, I got a 21 performance.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Do I have to?
Yep, Crib, you got to roll.
I have to roll?
Yep,
Yeah.
roll it.
Performance. You should do good. You're charisma based.
I believe in you. Use your lucky
9.
dice. Ah.
Nice for Crib.
I don't need to act like I'm innocent.
Sure. You don't need to, so your DC's lower.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. He's fighting his own demons right now.
What about Ziff? He's with you. Ziff needs to make a performance roll.
All right.
Hey, Claire, you know what would be good right now? If we walk in this other building and murder some weird people in there.
Ziff got an 11.
Good. Pretty good. I mean, if we get to the edge, you can just shove one of them off. I'm pretty sure that counts too.
Are you talking back, Crib? Are you listening to the voices here?
I'll whisper under my breath, but they're my friends.
I mean, friends come and go. Look at who is that guy? Ondros guy, whatever. I don't know. He left. Why can't you?
It is true, and I just ponder that thought for a while.
Okay. Okay, so you make it to the edge of the cliff right here. And you can see out this gap. This gap is probably 200 or 300 feet. You're not quite sure. But the distance down here is maybe 300 feet. And after that, there is a gap of about 30 feet that is just sheer drop, that blackness below.
Ondros. Call him on the sending stone.
Dagger, where are you?
We're on the edge of the ravine now.
Which side?
We're on the northeast side.
Which side of the ravine, though? The north or the south side?
The south side.
Okay.
If you betray us, you'll regret it. Regret it.
Do any of the children come back?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm gonna start making my way to right there.
Okay, so you're headed back along the north side.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to take some time.
Yeah.
That's quite a distance there. Right?
Yeah, like 3 city blocks or something, or 3 blocks. I mean, what's a house is 50 feet?
Yeah, the scale on this isn't quite like, you can't go by feet here, right? It's like maybe 50 times what this scale is.
Yeah, I'm just thinking there's 3 houses in it, like a block there. Like, it would probably take me, 30 seconds to walk that block right there.
About this block, sure.
And times that by 5.
Okay, we'll say it takes 20 minutes.
Sure.
To get that.
Because I'm taking my time. I'm trying to be like staying out of sight still. Okay. Hiding as I go.
Okay. And the rest of you are just standing on the edge of the ravine in the open, or are you dangling your feet over the edge? What's going on? What are you doing while you wait for 20 minutes?
Dagger?
Let's find a nice concealed spot along the edge here. What's this?
These darker brown buildings are actual buildings. The white ones are just like, they don't even have a roof on them. They're just walls.
Okay, we're gonna just
ruins, kind of.
Tuck in there and hide in the kind of behind the walls and stuff like that, so people walking by don't see us. We'll just kind of sit down with our backs to the walls.
I think Ray cleared his toilet. He's here.
Kill them all! Kill them all!
Did you get your tampon out?
I don't want to talk about it.
I can't wait for you to listen to this podcast, there, Ray.
Am I dead yet?
Oh my god.
Nope. I just
Eventually you guys are.
How much have we split the party? Who am I standing with right now?
You are standing with Dagger.
You've joined Ondros.
Ondros.
Ondros
did betray us, but now Orlear's in jail and swap places with Ondros, and we have to try and get him out somewhere or another.
I remember very clearly that the agreement was if he was going to go out and try and find Ondros, we would not rescue him.
Yes, I know.
He agreed to that.
Yes.
Dagger, can you ping on the map where you and Ziff and Kriv
and Varn?
Where's Varn? Okay, good.
Right here.
So we didn't go into the crevice?
We're right here. We're right here. We're right here. We're right here. We're right here.
Are you drunk?
We're right here. No.
Oh. It's just you being annoying like normal.
Yeah.
Give us back, Will.
He's downstairs.
So Ondros is with us?
No.
No.
Oh, he's meeting us.
He's coming to meet us.
Now's a good time that we'll take like a 5-minute break, and you can catch Zip up on all the happenings. So that
I'm eating my dinner now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting a beer for this one.
Yeah. Let's take a 5-minute break, and you guys can figure out what's happening, and then we can come back. And Ziff can
Holy
kill
crap.
We'll say that Ondros is across the chasm. Ondros is like here, and everyone else is here.
So, do we have to do a perception check to see if we see him?
Yes.
I'm not trying to hide, I'm trying to be visible.
Okay, you see him. It's really obvious. He's right there.
Do we see anyone around him, or is it just him?
Right now, you just see him. And this distance is like you could try and shout across it, but you have the stone, so you could just talk.
Stop
Ask him
moving.
where Orlear is.
We know where Orlear is. He's imprisoned by
right.
the city guard.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
You want to talk to here? Ziff, you talk to him.
Where the hell have you been?
Do you throw the stone at him?
At Ziff, yeah. I
Or
give
you throw
Ziff.
it?
I give
Toss
it to him.
Or yeah.
I give it to
You
him.
sure you don't want to throw it at him?
So we're
No.
standing right on the edge of the pit.
Yeah.
No.
Throw me the
giving-
sending stone. I'll catch it.
I never said I was throwing it. I said I'm giving it to the goblin.
What? Don't give it to me. I don't know what the fuck's happening here.
Talk to the Loxodon.
Oi, where you been?
Ziff.
Yes.
I've been in
I am-
jail.
What? How did you get in jail?
I gave myself up.
How did Orlear get put in jail?
He offered to switch.
How come he didn't tell us?
You'll have to ask him.
Ah. So why are you on the other side of the ravine there?
I think he made the decision in front of the captain of the guard that did not want them to know. He slipped me the sending stone while we were walking, and he didn't want to say anything in front of the guards. That's probably why he didn't tell you.
All right. Well, I don't know. It sounds like he's lying about everything, guys. I don't think we should trust him.
You should also roll insight to see if he is lying, just because you were hearing him and everything.
I'm pretty sure he's lying.
I'll sit on a stone and just wait for a bit on the edge of the cliff.
Okay, the party on this side of the chasm can hear mounted City Watch riding through. You hear them riding through here.
Okay.
Prepare to jump.
They're coming this way.
So I'm going to cast Disguise Self to look like the old lady that came out of the tent, and we should go right to the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You're taking my disguise?
Yeah. Or do you want to use a disguise?
I don't know. I don't know why you're doing that.
Let him do the disguise. Just
No
do
way.
it now. Do it now.
They
No,
stop at this
look.
point, and they get off their horses.
Jump! Everybody jump!
You won't
We've been
take us
compromised.
alive! And I jump.
I jump too.
Everybody
I know
jump!
that Varn's the one with the spell, so if he jumps, I jump.
So do I.
Crib,
I'm not jumping. Fuck that.
Oh God!
We've already jumped though.
okay, Dagger and Varn and Ziff have jumped. And
Yep.
Dagger remains.
Griv, let's go!
Ondros, you see across the chasm. They didn't give you any other warning, but you see them jumping.
I start running towards, going around the chasm, like kind of that way.
You're going around this
Yeah,
way?
going around to that point where I saw them jump from.
Okay, that's like at least another 40 minutes.
Yeah, fuck, yeah.
Or you could jump with us. It's always an option.
You got a second to decide.
No, I'm going around.
Okay. And
But does the
okay,
City
you guys have
Watch
jumped.
see us jump?
Yes, the City Watch is now approaching Kriv. But before they talk to Kriv, you guys are falling, and the area here. This is a steep drop off. It's not like a sheer drop off. But are you casting a spell to fall, or are you just going to take the damage from landing on the?
Once we're like close, like not all the way. We're not. I'm gonna cast it right when we start falling, but I'm gonna cast it like once we're like 2/3 of the way down.
2/3 of the way
down to where we're gonna hit.
I think what Jason's trying to say is that we're going to hit the edge on the way down, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna jump from here, and you're gonna land here, and start sliding down this point here before you get to the sheer drop off.
How far down is it going to be? Like, are we gonna hit?
If you jump from here, you maybe hit the slope like 20 feet down, and then you start sliding 300 feet.
Oh,
forward.
it's not that steep.
Oh, so we don't even need to use a spell then.
No,
we could just like slide down on my shield then.
Yep.
Okay, I slide on my shield.
Okay, so the three of you who
You
have
guys jumped.
are now sliding down this distance,
Yeah.
and Kriv, you're watching them.
Come on, Kriv, slide on your shield. Woo!
You see 5 city guard who have just dismounted run up to you and go, "What's going on? Who's that? What's happening?" They talk to you.
I
Kriv.
have no fucking idea.
Do you know them?
Come on, Kriv. Fuck the police, Kriv.
Break to the underground.
Don't kill them, Kriv!
Mr. Dragonborn.
Hold your ball.
Kriv, you hear a message in your head. You hear a voice.
Oh, yes. So wise words. Let's kill the captain. He's right here. Or we could just jump and then murder those retards as we hit the bottom.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh gosh, please don't.
$21.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh, thank goodness.
Luckily, I have really good wisdom.
Okay. One of the guards is going to jump after. He's going to start sliding down on his shield.
You can
Really?
eat that one, Kriv.
Yeah, for real. One of the guards is going to start sliding down after.
This is the most adrenaline I've ever had in my life.
I speak to the captain and say, well, what is your men doing? Why are they chasing these men?
Don't you worry. Don't worry.
Well,
Ondros, you're making your way around the chasm.
I am to where they are. At the top of
Okay.
the cliff.
Are you running?
I was running. Like when I saw them jump, I sprinted.
Okay.
So you get 40 feet and you're winded now.
Yeah, I fall over with a heart attack. You see me go 40 feet and face plant.
We can see the end of his trunk gasping for air.
I die before they hit the bottom.
Okay.
I
just like-
I run around.
Kriv and the captain, the ground just starts shaking, just trembling.
Okay, you guys are fast approaching the edge of this chasm that drops away to nothing, and you're sliding at quite a fast rate down this loose earth. Which
Everybody
is
stay together.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm staying close to Varn. That's my goal.
okay. You've got another 100 feet before you've reached the drop off. And Ondros, you're nowhere close to getting even around the end of the chasm.
Does the guy who's following us, does it look like he's a caster?
Make a perception roll.
Oh, that's great. That is a 6.
You can't tell. They look like he looks like gray cloak. You know, same as all the other guards.
Does anybody have something that will like just in case that person is a caster? Because why else would they be going down after us?
Well, if they're not, then they're gonna just die anyway. So don't worry about them.
But what if they are? They might be able to break my concentration on Featherfall.
We could be accused of murdering a guard then too.
Okay, you guys are headed fast towards the edge. You're now 20 feet away from the edge. You're just about to go over this chasm down.
How much deeper is the chasm, like, from where we are? Can we see? Probably not at this angle, but...
You're headed towards what you know to be a drop-off, what you could see to just turn into blackness.
Okay, I'm going to be holding Featherfoe. I'm going to be casting it on us, obviously. But I'm going to be looking down where the ravine will be in a few seconds or whatever.
Okay.
Check how far down I should cast it at.
Okay. So Dagger, Ziff, and Varn have now... You're reaching the edge of this blackness, and it falls away, and you fall over the edge and down. You're now free falling.
Free balling?
Free balling.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Can we see the bottom? Can we see anything?
Your eyes are taking a few seconds to adjust to the light, but you have been falling for a few seconds now, and you still haven't hit the bottom.
Okay.
Even if there is no bottom, we can get to the edge of the ravine.
How? Can you
fall? Featherfall.
Or feather falling, so we can.
Have you now cast Featherfall?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds, and then I'm gonna cast it. Okay, fuck, okay. I cast Featherfall on all of us.
And not the guard, right?
Not the guard, but protect me from the guard, because if I get hit, I might break concentration.
It's not a concentration spell.
Not a concentration spell.
And the guard has not followed. The guard was sliding behind you, has not come over the edge, and you continue to fall. And Kriv, you can see that the guard that was sliding down on his shield in order to try and catch these guys, he all of a sudden appears behind you.
What? How did you do that?
Well, I was trying to catch them, but they went beyond the distance that I was willing to go, and so I have my ways, and I was safe this whole time. I wasn't going to go beyond the barrier.
What's the barrier?
Crazy. Well, no one comes back from beyond the barrier.
Oh, fuck.
3 dead characters!
Lord, I'm gonna need that new character you made up when you thought Ondros was dead.
Okay, so you guys are falling. It's all darkness all around you. With your 60-foot dark vision, the only thing you can see is this sliver of light above you. That's the chasm as it's getting further and further away from you.
I have another spell slot which I can use for Featherfall, which is another minute. But
Okay, and it lasts for a minute, which is
That is 10 rounds.
600 feet.
okay. So you fall, and before you run out of the 600-foot distance, you see a light shining up from underneath, and you see that there is this same echo of a sliver, and it's a sliver of lava below you.
Oh boy.
boy.
I need all of you to roll.
Fuck, I was right.
I need to roll odds or evens to see which side of this sliver of lava
Down the burn.
land on.
Be lucky.
So you
Nat
want us
20!
to roll or just?
Yes, I want all of you guys to roll.
I rolled a 3.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Nat 20.
And Nat 20 is on the north side of this lava river, and odds are on the south side. So as you're falling, there's a gust of wind or something that splits you apart, and Varn falls onto one side of this river of lava, and Dagger and Ziff fall on the south side. I'm gonna. So for right now, you're safe, and your feet have touched the ground, some 600 feet below, and we're gonna jump back to Ondros and Kriv, and we'll get back to you guys in a second. So Kriv, you're with the guards at the top, and they just want to know. They were calling to you. Obviously, you knew them. Were they? Are they crazy? Are they nuts? Are they committing suicide?
I don't know. I was just taking a stroll, and they jumped off. They jumped off, and they tried to convince. Yeah, I've talked to them. I was walking, and we exchanged names, and they're a group that wanted to kill themselves and find out what's at the bottom of this crack.
Oh, so they're on a suicide pact, or they're just adventurers?
Do I
don't know.
arrive at
I
all?
would say I was. Has he arrived? No.
What? Who? What?
I'm just asking if I arrived while they're talking.
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I would say they're more of a cult.
Oh, a cult.
I don't know them, but
it looked like an old lady and some hairless cat and a goblin.
How would they know what a hairless cat looks like?
A demon, a creature of the darkness.
A freshly shaved cat.
Mm-hmm. Freshly shaved.
And now you understand why I didn't want to follow them.
No kidding. I wouldn't follow them. That'd be crazy. Yeah, nobody ever came back from the barrier.
Tell me more about this barrier.
Oh yeah, I mean, ever since this chasm opened up, people have wondered what could be down there, and only the bravest of adventurers have ever tried, but none of them have come back. I say it's foolish. What could be down there? It's just like, it's where the ground split open when the mountain erupted, so it's not like there's treasure or anything down there.
Mozzarella is to buy it.
There might be like spell plague stuff, because wasn't this like during the spell plague?
So, Ondros, you're huffing and puffing and running around, and when you get to the end of the chasm here, you're right about here.
Yeah.
And out of the sky, kind of like with great speed, dives toward you this Aarakocra from the sky.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And Zed kind of swoops down and lands with ease and says, Ondros, where are you running?
My friends, they just jumped into the chasm.
Well, why would they do that?
I don't know. I'm going to go find out. And I just keep running past him.
And he follows you.
Okay.
And the two of you run up to Kriv. And the 5 city watch that are stunned look peering down into the chasm.
I arrive.
And you're out of breath.
Yeah. Kriv. What'd they do?
Ondros, catch your breath. Catch your breath. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't tell me they jumped.
They had their hearts set on it.
And I'll look over at Zed and I'll say, it must have been the guilt.
Guilt?
It was them who killed the guy, Erad.
Really? How do you know this?
Well, I'm guessing they jumped off into a suicide chasm.
Were you there? Did you witness this?
I was there. Remember we talked about it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. These were the guys, and they all decided to commit suicide over the guilt.
Unless they thought this was their only escape.
Wasn't one of the people that jumped like an old lady or something?
Yeah, there's an old lady who actually did the killing blow. I don't know who that was.
Well, that's too bad. I mean, no one ever came back from the barrier. I mean, everyone's heard that.
I'll pull Zed aside a little bit, maybe like 10, 15 feet away.
Yeah.
And I'll say, our friend Orlear, who had nothing to do with this, is in jail, so that I could come bring these guys back to justice. Is there any way we could get him freed? Can you maybe talk to these guards and see what you can do?
Well, the guards probably don't have anything to... they just follow orders, but I can definitely talk to the general and tell him what I've seen here, what happened.
Okay. I just want to see if my buddy here is okay.
Okay.
I'll walk up to Kriv. And, Kriv, did you see what happened?
Kriv, before you answer, you notice that Ondros's tusks that were once ivory white now have like these swirling black splotches all over them.
Ondros, are you okay?
No.
Wait, what did...
I'm not.
No. What's going on?
And I'll take my backpack off. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
I'll take my nose ring feather off, and I'll say, "Can you hold this for a second?"
I hold his nose ring with 2 fingers, my thumb and my pointer.
And I'll say quietly, "I can help you get to them if you want to go down safely." I'll whisper it.
What are you talking about?
I can cast Featherfall on your sword if you want to join them. But it's up to you.
You do not want to join us?
My path.
What about you?
My path is a different way. I have another calling.
Betrayal.
I was just gonna think that.
Show me your sword. Hold your sword out quick before they come.
And I present my sword.
And I hold my 2 hands on the blade of the sword, and I whisper into Kriv's ear, "Send me to Ball," and I drive the sword into my chest. And I
What?
and I push Kriv off the edge of the cliff.
Okay, make a strength check to push him. And it's going to oppose Kriv's strength check unless Kriv willingly is being pushed. Do you resist?
That's so good. Crib,
Well, you
we
get your
should
soul
just
now.
hit him once more.
Take him over the edge.
Ah,
Varric got murdery.
No, I don't resist because I'm more in just shock.
And I pulled this
Okay.
sword like through my chest, out my back.
Okay.
And then I did the 300 boot. "This is Sparta!"
Okay.
to Kriv.
So Kriv is now falling, but he has the feather and the backpack and the sword.
did you also give him the stone of sending?
No, I did.
Okay, so Kriv, you are now slowly falling down this chasm, but very slowly compared to the party that you saw slide down their shields. It's almost like weird, like you're in an escalator that's just slowly descending. You thought it would be more dramatic, but it's not. And and Ondros, you've taken damage, but I wouldn't call it like a coup de grace.
You just took the 8 damage. You're making a big thing of it.
Grabbing yourself and hiding like the dagger from the people. Like,
Then you stand back up, dust off.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that you just like cut your head off. You just took damage.
Yep, I put a sword through my chest.
Yep. So Kriv, I'll let you roll a crit. I'll let you roll.
Crib, you know what you should do? You should pump a second level Divine Smite on this bitch.
Okay. First roll, wisdom check. See if the demons in your head convince you that you should smite this blow.
Roll a wisdom check.
Yeah, first the wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, a 6.
If that's what you wanted to do, you can always willingly fail.
No, but
Kriv wouldn't willingly do it though, but
yes.
Okay.
Becker thinks it's
I'm in
awesome.
shock. Like, I'm in shock. Like, my friend has just killed himself on my sword. I'm not gonna be like, fuck you, I'll just throw it in more.
So you can definitely you can do your crit damage, and you think that it's probably best that you smite him like the voices in your head tell you to. So roll your crit with smite.
So you can expend one for 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell slot higher. So I can do 3d8.
but it's bonus because of your crit.
Because you
So-
crit, it'd be 68.
Yeah, you
16.
double the dice.
Plus,
Is he
your-
undead or a fiend?
No.
No, he's not.
So
Also,
68?
yeah, 68 plus your actual normal damage.
Double.
Which is, yeah, doubled.
That's why the paladin's so good.
So what? Sorry, 68 and what else? And then my normal damage?
Are you using longsword?
Yes.
So a total of 8d8.
Why is it a total of 8?
Because you get 2d8 for your longsword because it's a crit, and then you get 68
Oh, okay, yeah. And then, okay.
plus your
Oh my god.
strength modifier.
That's 34.
Ondros just watches Kriv slowly go down, and there's a sad look in his eye. He hopes that his buddy makes it. And he says silently to himself, LaRue, you may have abandoned me, but perhaps Ball hasn't. And I fall over dead.
Was that enough hit points to
Yes, it was.
put you over?
Get me over.
Are you unconscious or are you dead?
I'm unconscious.
Unconscious.
Does he roll off the edge of the cliff?
You're right on the edge of the cliff. Odds or evens, do you fall into the chasm or stay on the level ground?
Oh man, we could be eating elephant for days.
Might even land in the lava.
I'll stay on the ground.
Luau going.
I'll stay on,
Still have the feather on him. It's only 10
Barbecue
pounds.
elephant.
I'll stay on the ground. Or do I have to roll?
You have to roll odds or evens. Do you
Oh.
fall in?
Evens, I stay on the ground. I'll roll a d20. And I fall off the edge.
Okay, you start
Tumble.
sliding down.
Just cartwheeling down the side.
Yep. You start cartwheeling down the side. You overtake Criv, who's slowly escalatoring down.
Wonder how much the ivory
Can I-
is worth.
And
We are horrible, horrible people.
Zed dives in after you.
Can I grab him on the way down?
Yes, you can make an attempt to grab him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do that.
or
Ondros.
Okay, Criv.
Hey, you could ride him down.
Criv,
Yeah, you don't have to
in
use
order
your
to
shield.
grab him, you're going to need to make athletics check to grab him.
Oh, perfect.
I'm 800 pounds.
And you are 10.
Oh, and you don't have the feather on you anymore.
You can
gave it
swap
to
the
Criv.
feather though.
400 pounds. Sorry.
So what's your roll, Criv?
I rolled a 16.
You could put the feather on him and then hold on to him.
Okay, you grab onto him, and he starts pulling you down. Because you only weigh 10 pounds. So
Okay.
you are now being pulled down with him. And make another strength athletics check to see if you can hold on as he's pulling you down.
With my last breath, I look up to him like Black Widow off the cliffs. Let me go.
I rolled a 17.
Yep, you still hold on. You manage to have such a grip on him, but you're not slowing his descent. The fact that you have this feather is actually hindering your ability to stop his descent. You are tumbling with him. And Zed is diving after the two of you.
Can I make another swing at him?
To attack him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that soul.
I need that soul.
If you weren't,
Well, you did make the killing swing already.
No,
But he's still in
dead.
death save, isn't he?
Oh, right. He's
death
he's
saves.
only unconscious. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Would I take any damage falling down the cliff?
Just tumbling head over heels.
I don't know.
Yes, you would, because you're unconscious, tumbling head over heels,
Oh.
sliding down on a shield.
So the ravine gets the killing blow.
So the ravine,
No.
the ravine will get.
Don't let that happen.
You should give me two failed death throws, and then he gets to take the last one if he hits.
Yes, the ravine has made 2 death failures. So you can make a swing at him to try and get this last death save, and it's an auto crit. So you just have to.
Just have to
You
hit.
have to
Yes, kill him now. Send
Okay.
him to God.
For hitting, it is a 23.
That hits.
Okay, so you're able to stab to finish him off, as it were. As you're tumbling head over heels, you get this stab in, and you feel a surge of energy ripple through your body. You feel the burns that you what is it? It's not
tattoos.
Yeah, it wasn't tattoos though. It was
Yeah, like branding on my skin.
Right, you feel the branding that you have on your skin flares up hot, and you continue tumbling, and the body that you're grabbing onto goes limp in your hands and just ragdoll. Like you feel the life force flow out of him. Do you continue to hold on?
No, then I'll let go of him and let him tumble more.
Okay, and you're still as soon as you let go of him, you start the slow descent again. Actually, give me a dexterity check. I want to. You're not that feather that you have in your hand.
Yeah.
You've been tumbling and rolling, and you have a sword. You've been stabbing. How many hands do you have to be able to hold on to him and stab at the same time? Where's that feather right now? Because if you let go of that feather, you're going to be tumbling at a faster rate. So I'll give you a check to see if you can hold on to that feather.
Okay. Dex save?
Yeah, to me it's a dex save.
Oh, that's
Oh
a 5.
no!
Okay. The feather
I
falls.
still have feather fall on me.
You never had feather fall on you. The feather is what gives you that ability. You have somehow in the tumbling, you've lost that feather, and you are now tumbling yourself towards the edge of this ravine.
If you're lucky, you might go into my range, and I might be able to feather follow you. But
You're not here, Barn.
I know. I'm just
Okay, Ondros. As you approach the edge of the ravine, Zed swoops in and grabs with his talons, grabs onto you. But because you weigh so much, he's unable to save you from going over the edge. And you tumble over the precipice of this drop away and start falling the free fall. And moments later, Kriv is also falling down this.
Would Kriv have a chance to stop himself on the slope?
Nope. Nope, you've both been tumbling head over heels. So at this point, Ondros' body is falling. Everyone, so say Dagger and Ziff and Barn can see two shadows high above you that have come over the edge of the ravine and start plummeting towards you. Kriv, I need you to roll a d20. I need odds or evens. Do you fall to the north side of the crevasse, of the lava, or the south side?
I'll say evens for
Evens is
north.
Yeah.
Okay, roll d20. Got a 5, so I'm on the south.
You're on the south side.
Is Kriv yelling as he's plummeting?
Do you shout out?
Oh!
Do you cry out to Ball?
No. I'll just fall.
I'm going to... I'd like to try something. I'd like to try casting Entangle. Up in the air if I can. Grasping weeds and vines.
Grows up out of the ground, so...
I'm fucking throwing it out anyway. I don't know if it'll help or not, but It'll be, at least he's going to fall in grasping weeds and vines instead of on the ground.
Okay, and what is the range on your
90 foot.
fall?
Oh.
No, I want to know what Barnes' range is on his featherfall.
Featherfall? Okay. One moment.
It is 60
60?
feet.
60 feet, yeah.
Too far, isn't it?
It's too far to go across the lava, yeah. Because he's not on your side.
Where did the feather fall, though? Is it possible for him to grab the feather again? Because it's connected to the metal piece, like
you
for
don't
the
know
nose, right?
over the edge. You don't know where it is.
I know. I mean, for could he like roll perception to see where it fell, where it's going?
You might be able to later when you notice that it's missing. Like
no, I mean for
for
Kriv. So if he might be able to grab it again.
Make that decision.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to.
Okay, so you're falling real fast now, and the ground is approaching, and you see this sliver of lava, and what do?
Land in the pillowy embrace of Entangle.
Kriv, are you there? You got anything? The ground's coming up fast.
There's some tree nuts in my backpack.
Try and land on gross.
How many good berries were eaten and how many are left? I would still have 5 of them, probably, right?
You had 4.
1 on me.
And you ate 1.
Falling 600 feet, if he hits anything, he's gonna die.
So you have 3
Yeah,
berries.
but I don't know if it'd be all the way die or if it'd be death save territory.
No, there's a limit. There's a maximum limit to fall damage.
It's 20. I checked right as soon as this happened.
20
I
D6?
just checked. 20 d6, yeah.
Right. So
If
that's an average of...
That's assuming you don't hit the lava.
Okay, that is an average of 60, right?
600?
I was thinking 20. Oh, I can take that. Not 20 d6.
Oh yeah, so 60 damage isn't gonna kill him outright.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a good berry ready, and also I have a healing potion.
Yeah, I'm rolling it
Well,
right now.
what happens if it's max? It will be 120 damage.
Well, then he's all the way dead.
I'm rolling them right now. This is happening.
You would have to get double his max hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I grab Ondros and fall on him?
Ondros, I rolled for Ondros. He's falling to the north side of the river.
Damn it. I wanted a cushion.
That's what the entangle is.
More cushion.
I could try and whip you out of the air, but I don't think that would help any.
He's used to taking your lightning damage.
Yeah, that might help. I'll bring him back.
Yeah, he'll remember that.
Can I open up my potion and stick it in my mouth, and then when I
when you hit the bottle, it gets
when I hit it, goes in my mouth.
Along with the whole glass vial.
Yeah, exactly.
Shattered glass down your throat.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yep.
Well, hold it in just put it in your mouth and don't swallow till you hit.
Yeah. He'll land on his back and it'll get sprayed out.
Have your hand over your mouth. Have your hand over your mouth.
I have the total.
Have you heard good Dragonborns suck, but bad Dragonborns swallow? That's what I heard.
Okay, there's not enough time for you to get a potion out and get it in your mouth and all that kind of thing. You're going to take this damage, and if it's more than double, if it's whatever your max is to the negative past 0, then that's going to be insta-death.
Okay.
And I rolled the damage out. I rolled 20d6, and the total is 78.
Jesus, that's way above average.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that just barely, but that kills me.
Okay.
Ugh.
You hit the ground with a thud, and Ondros lands on the north side, and you land on the south side. Because, Varn, you were able to see this coming from quite a ways, you managed to step out of the way of Ondros, and Dagger and Ziff managed to step out of the way, and plummeting down are these two creatures, and they land at the same time, boom, on either side, and there's a dust that poofs out, and there's like a crater from these two corpses on either side of this lava river, which is like 100 feet across. And the sound echoes off of the walls of the canyon and kind of echoes back and forth. I do want to leave a moment here for out of character, something that Ondros would like to say to his party. Any last words, Ondros?
Yeah, Ondros would like to say that his intention was not to betray, but to fix what was happened. And LaRue abandoned him. And so he was planning to do whatever it took to fix that guy getting murdered, so that you guys wouldn't be killed or be responsible for his death if he wasn't dead anymore.
And Kriv, is there anything that you would like to say to your party?
Splat.
Yeah, no, what?
Yeah. Splat. Well, at least you got your soul.
Yeah, would that come into play?
Maybe balls.
Yeah.
I think that as he's coming down, as he's falling, you can see two red dots as these piercing red eyes are falling towards the.
He's like Gollum, where he's smiling as he's falling in the lava in Mount Doom. He's so proud of himself at the very end.
It's mine.
What
precious.
the fuck happens next?
Well, we're all gonna die now.
The
Barely.
biggest change that we've ever faced in this campaign.
Well, you can see that the heat is rising up from this lava, and kind of this is the hot wave, and you can see as you try and look across the lava, you see this wave of heat, and this is the updraft that has kind of split you to either side. This is why no one fell in the lava, is because as you are coming down, the heat wave is coming up and kind of pushing you to either side. But I'm gonna need Kriv to maybe chat with me after. And
okay.
And we'll see where we go from here.
Jesus.
I
leave for 2 hours and you guys kill it?
Oh my gosh.
I am sorry, like...
So, as we continue, Varn, you're on the north side, and Dagger and Ziff are on the south side.
I know
this river is like maybe 100 feet wide.
I know this is going to sound really bad, but if Ondros, I'm going to have to. I'm going to be having to be eating Ondros. I'm not really good at hunting.
Dagger and I are racing to loot Kriv.
You have good beer yet.
Oh my god.
I know that's really horrible after everything you just said, but it's true.
Oh, that's so bad.
It is true. I don't really have a choice at this point.
Oh, you should be able to live for years eating Ondros.
I'll throw you a good berry. You're not gonna have to eat them.
You can dry him out beside
Barn,
the
you could
lava.
be like,
Hey, maybe
barbecue
you can
me?
make a boat out of them.
Ondros is your
you, though.
tauntaun. You can cut him open and live in him.
I have this. It's hot enough here, anyways. I have this stuff to get find familiar. I can make a crow, like a crow, and I can send stuff back and forth, and we can send messages and stuff. If we can't hear each other.
Who's got the messaging stone? Who was the last one that had the stone of messaging?
Ondros
had
on my side.
It's in my
You have
robe
the-
pocket.
You have the
Oh,
stone.
we can communicate.
Yeah, because you have the stone.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he's got the stone.
It's in my
But I
robe
am
pocket.
still going to cast Find Familiar for a raven,
But
so we can
but
send
Varn,
stuff back and forth.
Varn, it's in the pocket that's underneath me. You have to roll me over.
Fuck!
Or eat your way to it.
Yeah, Mr. cutting his leg.
Okay, so
Do we see where
Ondros
the...
has one of the stones. Who has the other stone?
Dagger, because he was talking to him last. No, not Dagger, it was Ziff who was talking
Yeah.
to him last.
Okay, I want to look up and see if I can see the feather falling.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Well, this will be a big one.
I'll be doing that too.
Guidance. Oh wait.
I am so sorry. Hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah, which side gets it? It'd be like fighting each other, killing each other for it.
13.
I'm just thinking of a scene where you just see my body go thud, and it's like, I want his shield, I want his armor,
Yeah,
and just like
exactly.
scrambling toward each other.
I got a 17.
You're gonna have the armor and the shield.
No one sees any other items falling from
Oh,
the...
what did Ziff get?
If I didn't roll, I'm taking the shield, I'm taking the sword.
Are you fighting over it?
No,
We
no.
don't do anything? You just splitting it up?
It's
You can have it all.
Lord of the Flies now.
I think we should probably lay Kriv's body into the lava instead of leaving it here.
It would be an interesting funeral.
It'd be
Yeah.
better than rotting.
Yeah, I think he'd appreciate that actually. Yeah.
I'm going to cut off some meat from Ondros first.
And then we won't be tempted to eat him.
Well, we're not going to worry about food.
Yeah, you and I can
From
use
Kriv.
your good berries, I guess, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you grab the legs, I grab the arms, and 1, 2, 3 into the lava.
Well, I mean, we got to take all the valuable things off first.
Yeah.
And then do that.
Okay, what's he got on him?
I know the shield is magic.
Kriv,
It's
you
good.
want to give us a little list of your inventory?
It's a mirror shield, right?
He also had magic armor.
He had some...
Oh, yes.
I don't know that we would take his armor off of him.
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
I'll send
None
you
of
guys
us
a
would
screenshot.
need it.
And then, yeah, then we'll put his body into the lava.
Okay, so you take his valuables, you leave his armor,
Yeah.
and then you put his body, roll him into the lava. He is consumed. Is there any final words you want to say, or you just kind of kick him off the edge?
Like, what the fuck happened here? We just left him.
Yeah,
The-
like, what the hell?
The soldiers must have dumped him in Ondros' body. Good thing
Yeah.
we jumped.
Yeah, they would have killed us.
You don't know. Well, maybe you saw the red eyes, but they could have been dead the whole way down. You don't know.
The only thing that makes sense is that the soldiers slew Kriv and Ondros
And threw them down.
and threw them down, right? These
Yeah.
guys are fucking ruthless.
That's my full inventory list.
I feel really bad
Discord.
for Orlear.
Wind up boat.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked it up at a market.
Hopefully he's in a cell that he can escape from.
We might need the rope.
Well, we'll need the water skin.
You might want to take the smith's tools and stuff just in case.
The shovel might be good, and the rope.
Shovel set.
Obviously,
Smith tools are heavy.
Bracer of the Longstrider is good.
Yeah, I'll take the bracer and the. You had the shield, right? The magic mirror shield.
I also have everything that's in Ondros' bag because I have his bag, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh fuck!
So
I gave you my backpack.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The backpack would have followed with Kriv.
What's in there?
Well,
That guy was a betrayer, so I loot his shit right away.
Headphones.
No remorse.
there's an alms box, my old amulet, a blanket, a block of incense, a bottle of goblin wine.
Oh,
There you go.
bottle of goblin wine.
What about Ondros? What about the necklaces that you handcrafted for all your party members?
I was getting to that. They were in the equipment. Do I need to roll?
Oh, we need to roll for each one individually, and you need to tell me.
Okay. Well, let me just
I
finish.
throw those into the fire immediately.
Let me finish.
Yeah, I take mine off and throw it in.
No, our friendship's forever there, Dagger.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There's two empty
Our
wine
friend-
bottles. There's a magic flask that boils liquid. If you put any liquid
Magic
in it, it
flask.
boils it. I've got 2 potions of healing. Did they survive? I don't know.
We each take one of those.
Quarterstaff. Got 20 rations.
Yeah.
The rations survive. The healing potions do not.
Oh.
50
Okay, I
feet.
delete.
50 feet of rope.
I'll take 50 foot of rope. We'll each get 50 foot of rope.
I got a regular shield. A tinderbox.
Yeah.
5 rations of
lava.
5 rations of tree nuts. Come on.
No one really uses a shield, eh?
I do.
I do.
I have that mirror shield.
Yeah, I take that.
Okay, cool.
And a water skin. So now I got to roll for some. Oh, I got some other meat jerky. A wine skin with good goblin wine. And some cooking equipment. All right, so I got to roll some performance checks.
Yeah, you gotta tell me who you're rolling for.
Okay, I'll roll for Crib first, so if I screw that one up, it doesn't matter.
What?
Wait, what are you doing?
These are the necklaces I made for all of you.
Those are all in the fire now. In the lava.
Oh, didn't even look at them?
No.
Check if it's a nat 20 though. It might be something that
No, I see that he made them, I throw them away.
Hey DM, would I have can I guide myself before I
No.
Your last guidance?
Yeah, that's right. I would have guided myself while I'm making them though. Alright.
Well, then you should have made the roll before.
Yeah. So I rolled a 9 for Kriv.
And what does it look like?
So it's actually really, really simple. It's just a black string for a necklace. It's got 6 black beads on it. The string just goes through the beads. And then on the 7th bead, Ondros in the cell, he had cut his finger and coated it with his blood. So he's got 6 beads and then a red bead as the 7th to remind him of his vow to Baal. All right, next one will be Varn. Oh, that's a 9 again.
And what does it look like?
So it's really just a string with the spectacle that Orlear had bought for me in town. And I just connected so that Varn, when he's reading his books, he has a spectacle he can kind of get in close, look at stuff.
And because you rolled a 9, the spectacle doesn't actually do anything. It just is the shape of a spectacle.
Or maybe it broke on the way down.
Yeah.
Not taking responsibility again. Blaming the fall.
All right. Fizz, I guess you're it. Dagger already has mine that he's going to keep forever.
Who's
Yeah,
Fizz?
that's in the fire already.
What
Ziff.
about
Oh, look at that.
At
This
21.
one kicked ass.
So this was a glass cube that Orlear had bought me, and I had whittled it down into a little dragon statue of our Shadowlan and put a string around it.
Oh, but you threw it in the lava already.
No, I took that one. I thought this was all going to be something for your god, LaRue.
No. So those are the all the necklaces you find in the.
I thought they were going to all be made of souls.
You don't find one for Orlear.
Who?
Orlear. He's already forgotten them.
Anyways, during this 10-minute span of him looking at the things, I'm going to be creating my familiar.
Okay.
Using incense in a
there's
brass brazier.
There's 198 gold pieces on me too.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
who's taking the gold, or are you splitting it up?
I will document all the things that I picked out of there and keep it separate so that we can divide it properly later.
Once we're all together.
What's this health pot?
I think it's
Health
a
potion?
potion.
Oh, okay.
They got destroyed. Yeah.
Can I make my familiar into a winged, was it a weasel? Winged weasel.
Oh, there is one more a little note in the backpack. And it was a little love note that Ondros had started to Noreen but never finished.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
Only.
Is that...
I burned that for sure.
Oh, you're heartless.
That's it. And a backpack. A big backpack.
Varn,
These are the...
bat, cat, crab, frog, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, snake, fish, rat, raven, seahorse, spider, or weasel.
Can they, I want to, I'll take the weasel, but could I make it, statistically like a crow, but make it pick something special?
You have to pick one of those animals.
Okay, then I'll do a crow, because I can change it later.
Raven, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it costs your components each time you change it.
I know.
Okay. So you now have a raven. And you can look up the stats for a raven.
Okay. It would be on the back of the player's handbook, so that's good.
So how the hell are we going to get him to this side or us to that side?
I can use the raven to scout down and up the ravine to find any gap that's small enough or whatever we can get me across.
And what we're going to do is you guys can try and figure out where you are and what's happening and your surroundings and what you're going to do. But I'd like to be able to end the session for tonight because I've got a side session to run with Orlear. Okay, so you are in the dark in your cell. And the only items you have with you is a necklace that Ondros gave you and a candle.
The candle out of my bag, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And you left Ondros, I'm trying to remember what time of day it was. I think it was 11 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that. So
it's like midday or so.
Yeah.
And that's about all you know as far as time of day.
Mm-hmm.
But sitting here in the dark, it's hard to keep track of time. And so the longer you sit here, the less you really even understand what time of day it is.
Yeah, I'll probably just not sit in the dark, but have the candle out so like there's some light.
Okay, how do you light this candle?
This is the magic candle. It's always lit. Is it not?
What?
If not, I can just like cast
No.
firebolt and light it.
That's right. Was this one of those candles? I think it was, actually.
Yeah, you could put it in your knapsack and it wouldn't catch anything on
It
fire.
doesn't burn anything, but it still stays lit.
Correct.
And it creates light, but not heat.
Correct.
Okay, so you have the light of a candle in your cell.
Yeah. Is there like writings on the wall or just like scrape marks or?
You inspect the perimeter of your cell, and it's about a 6-foot diameter sphere or circle, kind of a tower-like shape.
Yeah, the cylinder.
It has maybe a 7-foot ceiling and a 6-foot diameter, and there's a door on one side with that little slot in it where they can open it up and like pass you food or talk to you. But right now the little slot is closed. You don't notice any like claw marks or like loose stones or any it's a finely made tight-fitting stonework, but it's well made. It's not like it's falling apart or anything. It's in good condition.
Yeah. So I'll probably like spend an hour just like kind of like counting bricks, slowly seeing how many bricks or stones were made or used to make this place. And then after that's done, I'll probably have to do it a couple times just because I'll probably lose count halfway through or something like that. And then I'll knock on the cell door and I'll be like, hey, is anybody out there?
You knock on the door, there's no response. It doesn't sound like when they locked you in here, they all walked away. There's not someone standing outside.
Let's see, because I don't have. Okay.
You know, when I did this with Ondros, I think there was a loose brick, some crack where he was able to speak to someone who was on the next cell.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there is a loose stone or one that's been removed. That's it. It's been removed from the other side.
Oh.
And so there's a small gap, enough that someone could speak.
Okay. Yeah.
Or maybe even large enough that you could pass something very small through this gap on one of the walls. You couldn't reach your hand in there, but you could maybe pass something, poke a stick through there.
Or perhaps a sword.
Yeah, maybe even a sword. If it didn't have a hilt, a crossbar on it.
Yeah, I'll probably just sit there and, there. I'm just going, man, this seems like a lot of work for nothing right now. I wonder how long it'll take till I get to tomorrow. Ah, I hope the food's good. Probably not.
You stare into the candle and you notice that the smoke that is coming up off the candle kind of creates a shape. And it kind of looks like the shape of a face.
It's been a while.
Orlear, what have you gotten yourself into now?
I know this looks bad, but, you know, I found my friend. I did all that I could to bring him out of this place. He needs to come clean, and he's going to bring the group back, and either we're going to find justice one way or another, or at least I'm going to get out of here. What does it matter to you? What's your vested interest in me?
I never liked that group. I think that they're bad for you and you should stay away from them.
Bad for them?
Yeah, you are made for greater things, and to travel around with them adventurers. Now's your chance. You can break out on your own.
I'm not going anywhere. Just because you can break out of something doesn't mean you should. And they'll release me soon enough. I'm in here for a week, I might think about that, but it's been like, what, 2 minutes? You already say, oh, just leave them, it's just going to be fine.
I've been saying that since you met them back in Oakhurst.
Yeah, you have been. See, the bigger problem is I think you have plans for me. I don't know what your plans are. I don't even know if your plans are good for me.
I'll tell you what. If you commit, if you are open to following my plans, I can get you out of here.
If I'm open to following your command.
Or you can count on your friends to break you out.
I think my friends are pretty reliable.
We'll see. And then
one more question.
Smoke. Okay, go ahead.
One more question before, the smoke and mirrors all leave. Why did you leave? Why did you and my mother leave me?
I wasn't sure I wanted a son. But I see that you have potential.
Good. Really showing your true colors there.
And the smoke will kind of dissipate and turn back into like a steady vertical stream, and there's no more swirling or imagery or face. And time seems to, you're not sure how long it's been. The only way that you can tell that time is passing is every so often someone will come down and bring you a meal, and it's like dry stale bread and a little bit of cheese.
Awesome.
And the bread and cheese come down and they're slid through the slot, but the guards aren't very chatty. They just kind of push the bread, the food through the slot, and they leave. And you've noticed that the bread and the cheese are the same, and they come down what you're assuming to be once a day. And based on that, it's been about 3 days. And you haven't heard anything from Ondros or Varn or Kriv or Dagger or Ziff. It's just been silent. 3 days have passed.
Well, in those 3 days,
Yep, go ahead.
I'd like to put 2 shield spells into my tattoo and 1 Shadow Blade spell into my tattoo.
Okay, no problem. You can do that.
On the second day, I'll start. Each day I'll operate my Shadow Blade and I'll mark on the wall a notch, counting the days, so that I'm not gonna lose my mind.
Okay. Anything else?
On the 4th day, when the food comes through, I'll be like, "Hey, I need to talk to the general. Shouldn't have been down here this long."
Oh, okay. I'll let him know.
Make sure he gets that message.
Yeah. I'll let him know. Don't worry about it. And you don't hear anything from anyone until the next day when the food's brought down. And it's a different guy.
Hey, told the last guy I need to talk to the general. Can you get word to him?
You told the last guy?
Yeah.
And did the general come down?
No.
Oh. So why should I send the general down? You're in here for murder, right?
No, I'm not. I'm here because I exchanged places to get the guys who did.
Oh, yeah, that's what they all say.
When he reaches his hand through, I'm going to grab his hand and cast Shocking Grasp.
He doesn't really actually reach his hand through. He just kind of pushes the food through.
Okay. I don't want to be a dick. I could cast Mind Sliver, but that seems awful.
Okay, well then he closes the door, and another day goes by.
Now it's 5 days.
5 days, and the door, the little slot opens again. It's another different guard, and he's a little bit more in a good mood, like he's chipper, and he's kind of whistling, and you hear him coming.
Be like, "Oh, it's another day. I was hoping you could do a favor for me."
Oh, sure. What's that?
I actually need to speak with the general. Would you mind running a message up to him for me?
Fine, sure, okay.
My friends were supposed to come back and deal with the murder of the dockmaster. That's why I'm in this place. Obviously, they haven't come back, but like maybe I could talk to them because I didn't do it, but I was trying to get.
Yeah. I'll send the general down.
Thank you. I'm sorry to add to your workload. I know you're busy. Apologies.
Okay, and then a couple hours later, there is quite a few more guards that you can hear that are accompanying the general. And the little slider opens, and it's the general. And he's like, "Oh, Orlear, sorry, I forgot about you down here, but Ondros never came back. I haven't heard from him. What gives? What's the deal? Like, is this guy kind of flaky?"
No, he's not.
Well, is there any way you can contact him?
No, I gave my means of contact to him so he could find the group and bring them back. Obviously, that went awry. Can I get out of here? I need to talk to the paladins. Maybe one of them.
Well,
like no word of like a group in the slums doing. They were talking about jumping into the chasm. What retard jumps into who jumps into a chasm?
You can make a persuasion to see if he will allow you, like a guarded visit.
Sure. That's a 24.
Okay. He's like, I will, I'll check with the paladins and I'll see if they have any news. And if so, they'll come and visit you here.
Okay. I think the one you're looking for is Zed.
Zed?
The one that was sent out.
I'll go check with
them
Zed.
on their mission. So, do you mind if I get like a walk upstairs to see the sun again or something?
Yeah, I suppose that can be arranged. And he opens the door, and there are 5 guards with him, and they escort you back up the stairs through the portcullis, and the sun is shining down, and it takes you a few minutes to adjust to the light. But the sun feels really good beating down, and the air is very cold. But there's no snow on the ground.
Oh, I have been down there way too long for this shit.
And he tells the regiment, you can accompany this man to the temple. Have him under watch. He can have a conversation with the paladin Zed.
Oh. Is Orlear still manacled?
Yes.
General, maybe it would look better if I didn't have these cool new things on my wrists taken off, maybe.
Okay, I'll take off the manacles, but I'm going to keep all of your items. You don't have your
already have them.
All of your other items.
You already have all of my stuff. It's in the box.
Right. So I'm saying he's not giving you back your items.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So he takes the manacles off. You have plain robes and the candle and the necklace. And the 5 guards will escort you to the temple.
Orlear will just like chat up the guards. They're like, "So, this is the most exciting thing about your day today?"
Yeah, I mean, we thought we'd just have to pull another shift and be in that dank dungeon.
Yeah,
this is great. It's like an out trip.
Awful. I didn't even do anything and I'm stuck there.
Well, you must be there for a reason. I mean, no one gets thrown down there for no reason.
I mean, I kind of did it to myself, to be honest. I traded places with the Luxodon that everyone thought killed the Dockmaster and sent him back to go find the guys that actually did do it. I'm guessing
so you make your way over the bridge, chatting them up. Unless there's anything specific you want to try and get out of the guards.
I'll ask the guards, I'm like, so what's the rumor on the Dockmaster business? Is it concluded and all done, or?
Oh, the Dockmaster, yeah, they had a funeral for him just the other day.
Oh. I would have liked to have gone to that one.
Yeah, some people were saying that he was kind of shady, but it's inconclusive.
Yeah. Did they figure out who killed him?
Some crazies.
Oh, some crazies?
Yeah, like adventuring type, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody saw them go into the chasm beyond the barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have been like loonies because nobody goes beyond the barrier.
At least not willingly.
You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah. That sounds like an awful idea to jump into that chasm.
What would cause somebody to choose that?
I don't know, but
don't they know there's nothing good to be found down there?
Well, I'm sure there's nothing good down there.
Well, no one's ever come back from there, so
yeah,
you know that right there says that it's just a death trap.
Sounds awful to me.
And you make your way to the temple, and Zed is almost like he was waiting for you. Maybe they sent word ahead, but he's like there standing in outside in front of the temple. Orlear, I haven't seen you. I have news.
Oh, what news do you have, Zed?
I didn't know where you were, and the general informed me that you've been his prisoner.
Yeah.
5 days ago, Ondros and well, I guess it was the other people he was with. They jumped into the chasm, and I tried to save him, but he was just too heavy. I couldn't. I don't know. They all went past the barrier down in the chasm, and we haven't heard from them or seen them. I tried to talk to him, and
they jumped to the chasm.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Like Ondros and this Dragonborn, Kriv was his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like this weird, like I think it was like a heated conversation, but it was, I don't know. Ondros stabbed himself with Kriv's, like it was weird. Like it wasn't like they were having a fight, but all of a sudden he stabbed him and then pushed him over the edge, and they both tumbled down, and I tried to save him, but I couldn't.
Oh.
And they both went over the edge and down the chasm.
You're telling me Kriv killed Ondros?
Well, I don't know if he was dead, but he stabbed him. But it looked like I was right there. It looked like Ondros was stabbing himself with Kriv's blade while it was in Kriv's hand. It was like they were struggling over it. I didn't quite hear what they were saying, but I was a witness to it. And the other guards that were there said that the other party members that they had seen you with, it was a kind of a cat looking like a shaved cat, and an old lady, and a little lizard kobold. They went into the ravine.
They jumped in the ravine. Freaking can't believe it.
Does this have anything to do with the murder? I can't quite put all the pieces together. I mean, I'm getting mixed messages.
Yeah.
Some people are saying that it was an old lady, and some people are saying that it was a cat. I don't have all the information. I've just been asked to fly over the city and see if I can locate where these individuals are.
Zed, can you come with me back to the castle?
Well, sure.
I don't want to stay in the dungeon anymore for no reason. Right now, there's really no reason.
So he will accompany you and the guard, the regiment, back to the general's quarters in the castle. The general will say, it looks like, with light of what's happened here, the suspects have, basically they've disappeared down the chasm, and no one's ever come back from there.
Yeah.
They're pretty much goners.
Yeah. And Orlier just looks like he already is like ashen white, but now he looks really dejected and almost like the wind knocked out of his sails, and almost like his hopes had been dashed. It's like, yeah. I guess I'm free to go because the people that jumped off were the people responsible.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were down there. I would have come got you sooner, but I've had a lot to deal with, and all this craziness that's been going on, and all I can say is don't try and go after them, because no one's ever come back from down there, and that's just a death wish.
I can't climb down there. I have no way to get down.
Yeah, they're pretty much goners.
Yeah.
But at least I don't have to continue the hunt to try and find a suspect and find the murderer. The city is happy to know that the suspects have thrown themselves into the ravine as they couldn't handle the guilt, the murder.
Yeah, and earlier it's like kind of like only half paying attention because he just like heard that Ondros was dead and Kriv killed him and Dagger and Varn and Ziff jumped into the chasm and they all left.
Well, here are your personal effects.
Oh, thanks. Sorry to have troubled you.
Well, best of luck to you. Do you know where you'll go from here?
Me? No.
Yeah, are you going to stay in Neverwinter, or are you headed off?
There is a cabin in the woods. I might go and try and find. Yes.
Well, best of luck to you.
Yeah. Yeah. See you later. And earlier I'll turn and walk out. Is Zed like following with me, or is he still in the office?
Yeah, Zed will exit with you. He has no reason to stay in the castle.
I'll be like, Zed, do you mind if I stay at the temple for a night?
No, you're welcome to stay with us.
Just need some familiar faces.
I'm sure that can be arranged. We do have a guest room. You can't stay there for weeks and weeks, but for one night that would be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need some supplies maybe, and I'll be on my way.
Okay, so you spend the next night in the guest room at the Temple of Pelor.
Yeah. And like earlier, I'll just be like, he'll like eat very minimal. He's just in like shock that like Ondros died and Ondros stabbed himself, and that everyone went over the chasm without him, without like coming to find him. He was so sure that the party would come back and they would have worked together and they would have figured out a solution.
Mm-hmm. And so, at this point, you feel like they've left you. I mean, it's been 5 days, and you haven't heard anything from them.
Yeah. Or Lear just like he'll be like rummaging through his bag and he'll see the candle and just like shove it deeper into the bottom of the bag and just like lay down and go to sleep for the night in the temple.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. In the meantime, go take your hook horror for a walk, give your homunculus a big hug, and go play some D&D.